All right, everyone. I think you know what time it is. And if you don't, it's New York Giants Straight Talk. This is Tim's Online Big Blue. Oh, coming to you live from the Shannon Rose Pub in Clifton, New Jersey. Right here, of course, we're with Big El Gigante, kicking it live. We're sitting here going here. You know what? We're waiting for the Pittsburgh game to start. We're waiting for the Yankees to play. We're waiting for the Knicks to play. We also, I believe, we have soccer going on right here. There's too much going on at stake. We got Big Greg already sitting in the chat. We got Harley Ryder coming in strong. We got Barbara saying, why? I thought you'd be at the Yankee game today, Tim. But you know what, Big L? We're here. We're talking Giants.
That's right.
We're talking everything New York
Straight
sports.
talk.
I want to thank everyone for coming in. We want to thank everyone coming in from the bar as well. We also have Mrs. Online Big Blue coming in strong.
Repping
hard, bringing the food, bringing the pain, kind of like what we're going to do for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. We definitely gonna bring that pain.
Are you going to bring that pain? Are you sure we're going to bring that pain? Or are we going to be in pain?
A little bit of both, or most likely be in pain.
You know,
let's be honest.
It's always Big L with his hard-hitting commentary. It's going to be a little bit both or nothing at all.
The way the season's been going.
The way the season's been going right now, we don't know. We got to talk to Kevin. Says Kevin, what does Kevin have to say? Kevin says, peace. Tim, what's going on? We got Greg says, sound good, guys. Good. We spend some money. We got Alex also coming in saying, Tim, yo. We also have Jeff Newman going, hey, Jeff. We also have, we got USO coming in saying, go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. We don't want the Dodgers to win. We don't want to talk to Dodgers. We don't even want to bring up the Dodgers, do we, Al?
No Dodgers.
No Dodger talk.
No Dodgers.
You
Straight Yankees right here.
We're going to have Yankee talk, but let's talk about Daniel Jones for a second. Okay, and then let's go on to something else because we did talk about Daniel Jones, so that's over now. That second is long gone. What do you think tonight? What are you thinking here? Are we thinking that we are going to be happy here in about an hour and 20 minutes here at the Shannon Rose in Clifton, New Jersey? Or are we thinking we're going to be a little upset that we have another loss? We're going to go what now?
Let's be optimistic.
2-16. No, we're 2-15 in prime time right now. Are we going 2-16?
I don't think so. I think there's heart, there is passion. I think the Giants are going to bring it tonight.
You think? What are you predicting the score?
I think there's a path to victory.
What's the path to victory?
The path to victory is if we get to Russ. The O-line is banged up, especially the Steelers. We get to Russ, contain Russ, and get him to throw some ill-advised passes. I think there's a path to victory.
We got Sublight coming in though and going, dudes.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of dudes coming on up in here as well. Make sure you put all your comments in the chat because we're going to read the comments in the chat. We get some people up here. We're also going to be doing some giveaways. We have T-shirts, we have mugs, we have New York Giant replica Super Bowl rings. So we're very excited about doing that as well. We also have Miguel coming in strong saying, what's up, Tim? 45-13 Steelers. I've said it in the beginning. This is a 4-13 season. Do you see a 4-13 season on record?
Potentially. Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I see another guest milling around. We want to bring in someone also that's over here. Chris, we're going to bring in Chris for the love of MMA. You've seen him in the chat. You see him, you know him, you love him. We know we love him here at Online Big Blue. We were always talking about the Giants. Chris, what are we looking at here, Giant-wise? Are we looking Big L, who has been drinking probably since 2:00, thinks the Giants are going to have a moment. They're going to have an epiphany. They're going to be this juggernaut against Russell Wilson.
So one thing that I believe is the players do actually like Dayball, and they will fight for him.
Do you know what I believe?
What's that?
I believe I can fly. I believe that the Giants may lose 45-6.
It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough. But how? Give me a key on how the Giants can win tonight.
Defensively.
Okay.
Defensive line. If they can get to Russell Wilson, then they can disrupt everything. But you also have to be able to put points on the board, and that's where Daniel Jones has been messing up.
That's right.
Okay. So talk a little bit closer into the mic, Chris. People are saying here.
So
there you go. Now we got some audio for Chris.
All right. So the defense is the key to any type of success in this game. Dexter Lawrence, the edge rushers getting to Russell Wilson, and if they can do that, they can disrupt them. But you got to put points on the board. That's where Daniel Jones hasn't done a thing for us.
So you're saying Daniel Jones is not gonna be putting up the big numbers that we're looking at right now.
Unless he can connect with Malik Neighbors often enough and everybody else is firing on all cylinders, I think we're going to have a low score myself, but I hope not.
Okay, we got, you know what? Someone asked, is this your basement? And Tim, I'm gonna have to say, no, this is not my basement. I know we've expanded.
Pretty nice basement.
Thank you. I try to make it a little bit nicer basement. I try to make sure everything's going on here. So, Chris, you're telling me right now that what I should rephrase that. What is your prediction? Besides,
I predict that we do lose, and likely by more than a touchdown.
Okay.
But I want otherwise. I want us to win, of course.
You know what I want to be like?
There you go, Chris.
What's that?
I want to be like Mike. No, that's okay. I mean, let's think about this for a second, both of you. And I want you to have an epiphany. I want you to put your thinking caps on right now. What is, if you could pick out of 53 men, I'm going to go with L first. Out of 53 men on this Giant roster, who is going to be the X factor? Not Xavier McKinney, because we know all he's doing is dragging down interceptions. But I'm going to start with Big L and kick it off here. Who's going to be your X factor?
The X factor, I think, will still be Malik Neighbors.
So we're going to go Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
And what is Malik Neighbors going to do?
I think Malik Neighbors needs to get behind that defense and hopefully pray to God that Daniel Jones does not miss him.
Can he get past Joey Porter Jr.?
I think so.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you the same question, Chris. What is going to be one out of the 53? What is going to be the components of this potential giant win?
So to me, it's the heart of the defense, Sexy Dexy.
Okay, that's a good pick, though. Heart and soul of the defense. What does Dexter Lawrence have to do right now?
He's just gonna command double teams, and when he's not double teamed, he's gonna get pressure on the quarterback.
Okay,
and I see him getting at least a good sack today.
You're gonna get. He's right now. He leads the team in sacks. They are moving him to the defensive end position during passing downs. You are then, do you think, Chris, that the subtraction of Kayvon Thibodeau is helping Dexter Lawrence whatsoever?
I actually haven't really thought about it.
Well, you need to think about that for a second. I'm going to go to Big L then. Do you think then at this point in time that the loss of Kayvon Thibodeau with Azeez Ojulari now playing, do you think that is going to keep or is that going to free up the likes of Brian Burns? I was like, we always say, what about Brian Burns?
I think it's becoming to life because you can see Brian Burns in that backfield a lot more than the first few 3 games.
Right.
So I think that's already been made evident. I think, especially look at the Bengals game. Brian Burns was there. He was definitely making plays.
We're always looking at the Bengals game.
The Eagles too. He was there. He was in that backfield. He was getting to the quarterback. So you could already see. My only concern is setting that edge, and they're gonna kill us running the ball. That's the only thing.
How do you think? I mean, I'm gonna kick it over to Chris. How do you think the running game for Steelers is gonna do? Was it an Najee Harris? Is he finally gonna turn that? Just turn your microphone down a little bit towards yourself. Is he gonna finally kick it? I mean, he's been doing well this year. Is he going to step it up at the next level against this giant run game? Because what you need to do for the Giants is you run off tackle. You don't go in the middle of the line. We have an issue in reference to bringing the play back towards the middle of the field. Do we think that we have an opportunity to slow down or stop their running game? I do believe so. The defensive line is possibly the best part of our team for the Giants, like the best section of that is the best section. We're gonna have another guest on in a minute because he's actually taking pictures right now. So I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. Or is he taking video? I'm so old. You know what we used to do? We used to take pictures with rocks. Oh, you also have Alex coming in here. So hope we lose at 60-0. Daniel Jones gets benched. We got Giants clowns saying the Giants will win meaningless games to knock us out of primetime position. We got Big Greg dropping in a score going 35-7. We got Joe Rev coming and say, what's up, Tim? What's up, big fellas? L started early. Jones is 6. Steelers only 30. We got Kevin also dropping and says Steelers don't have a good O-line. The Steelers, I think one of their, if you want to talk about one of their weaknesses and one of their non-strengths, it's going to be the offensive line, Val. Do you think the Giants can literally turn this around for them? Can they go after and get to Russell Wilson, or will we be seeing Justin Fields?
I think they can get to Russ. It's just how many times can we get to him, and will it be impactful?
I hope 100.
That's the thing. It's going to have to be. And it's going to have to not only get to him, but turn it over. Can he turn it over? Can you get a strip sack? Can you get a strip sack next to, like, in close contention where you can grab the ball and score the touchdown? Because I think the defense will need to score.
The defense needs to score. OG Knockout says, "What's up, good Tim? What's up, everybody? We got Talk with Zoe coming and says, I think this might be the last time we watch DJ as our starter today. Could it be the beginning of the end of the era with the Yankees and the end of the terribleness era for the Giants?" Chris, I'm going to drop you that question right now. Does Daniel Jones get benched today? And if he gets benched today, will it be for an extended period of time?
If our offensive line continues to just look terrible, then if he keeps getting beat, I feel like he probably could get benched, because why let him get injured and then be on the hook for that money next year?
I agree. You don't want to be on the L. Same question. Do you want to? There is the injury clause. We all know about it. We know about the fact that, how well Joe Shane sits there and negotiates these contracts.
Yep.
With that injury clause, will we see Daniel Jones maybe get moved out of the starting lineup this week against the Steelers?
I think, well, they're already committed to him, right? Especially for this game. So I don't see him, unless he's total drops the ball again, will he get benched? We hope that this is the last time. But I don't know. I think there's some edict already on the games that he's going to play, and then after that, they're going to see who's going to take over.
You think there's going to be almost like a pitch count?
I think there's games already. Like, this is where we draw the line with Daniel Jones.
I want to thank everyone. If you are in the New Jersey area or in this, I don't know, are we in Central Jersey? We're in Northern. What will you say?
This is North Jersey.
This is North Jersey. We are at the Shannon Rose in Clifton, New Jersey.
About 10 minutes from the stadium.
We are 10, 15 minutes from the stadium. Who dropped the big old super chat in there? Because I can't see right now. Whoops. Hold on. I believe I can fly. We're going to get to the big old super chat. And thank you, Massey, for the big old super chat. How good was Jaden Ladd against the Cincinnati? And Jaden, as a rookie, is good deceiving the defenses with his eyes, something Danny Dimes still can't do. I want to talk about that real quick. And thank you for the super chat, Massey, as always. I want to talk about two things about that, but just one thing he missed. There's a guy he missed off this list. Does anyone know, besides Jaden and besides the wonderful Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels and Jalen Hurts? Can anyone think about who he missed? Take a look. You know who he missed? We have the moderator. Get a moderator. Get him. No, we have a chat. We have a bot in the chat.
Come on, moderator.
Come on, moderator. Mrs. Online Big Blue is actually here this evening being the moderator, but we still have.
Where's Zach Attack when you need him?
Where's Zach Attack when we need him? But he's missing Malik Willis. Malik Willis right now is 3-0. He has more wins than the quarterback in Green Bay right now, and Love. He's got more wins than Aaron Rodgers. He's the only undefeated quarterback outside of Patrick Mahomes right now. So let's just give Malik Willis a little bit of a prop. I'm going to have to block
question
this
for
person.
you. Would you trade for Malik Willis right now and give up a 6th-round pick?
I would give up a 6th-round pick, but will it happen? No. You want to know why?
Because they're not trading.
They're not trading. Why would you literally trade the guy that is going to?
Policy.
He's already 3-0. And you're 2-6 if you are the Packers without Malik Willis. But Jalen, you know what? I laugh because there was a person that's a very intense Giant fan. I'm not going to say who it is because that would just be wrong. License plate guy who said that Cincinnati was going to blow out the Eagles, and I kept saying no. The Eagles' defense is junk. I think they only gave up 17. Last week, and they scored 36. Saquon Barkley another 100 yards, but we don't want 108 yards. But we don't want to just talk about that. We want to also talk about everything going on. The Giants win enough meaningless games to knock us out of the primetime draft position. But also, I want to get to the fact that Jaden Daniels, that big play he had at the end of the game, which is incredible. You had the Bears defensive back basically trashing him, and then what happens? He drops a dime right over his head after it ran around for about 14 and a half seconds. And I mean, it's okay, man. It's okay. Living life, living strong. We got big.
It's the Shane way.
It's the Shane way. We got Big Greg coming 35-7 Steelers. We got Joe Rep saying, "What's up, fellas? What's up, Joe? Big L?" Starting early. Jones are 6. We had Steelers on 30. OG Knockout. going, what's going on? What's going good, Tim? We also had to get back to the ones that we got a little. J-Ham says, I thought Russell doesn't outscore DJ. The defense will probably show up. Chris.
So hope.
Russell Wilson was the first person on the tour for the New York Giants. He came in, he said, he came in and says, you know what, I kind of want to be with the Giants. I'm going to go to you guys first. What happens at that point in time? Giants say, no, Daniel Jones is our starter.
Yeah.
So is this a revenge game for Russell?
I would say not, but he probably definitely has something to prove. Like, hey, you could have taken me for a cheaper, like a good deal for a franchise quarterback, and you stuck with somebody who's shown you nothing over how many years?
Yeah. Oh, quite a few years now. I mean, Big Al, so is it a revenge game? Are we looking at a revengeness?
It's I'm about to show you what you missed.
Exactly.
From not signing me.
Or
because
is he from or is it the guy from Denver? Are we looking at the kid from Denver?
But it still was a win-win situation because you were only paying this guy $1 million, and you were going to challenge your so-called starting quarterback, franchise quarterback, and to show you were really going to showcase what real talent was, right? Because you knew a guy that went to a Super Bowl. This guy he's only barely won a playoff game.
You know what my question is, though, since we're in an Irish pub? I didn't think about this, but since we're in an Irish pub, guys, what do you do with a drunken sailor?
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter? Early in the morning?
I guess.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor? I think those are the things that Chris is looking at me like, I don't know what. Chris is like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Yeah. I'm going to have you guys pull out a minute because I want to bring in two other gentlemen real quick. We're going to bring Chris and Big L back. We have, where's your friend? You don't want to be on the show? Well, then I'm going to bring in someone that is dear to my heart. For some reason, I saw him and I called him Edwin. And I know Lester's name. I know him a million times, over and over again. We've been to events together.
Right.
Never been to his house because I heard the jerk chicken's real good. But I'm evidently not allowed to come to his house. Would you want me to come to the house? I'm surprised they let me come to a restaurant. He doesn't know what to say.
I don't know what
you may also know him as Swing Culture TV.
Right.
So we have Lester dropping in strong here tonight at the Irish pub, the Shannon Rose, here in Clifton, New Jersey. What you're going to hand me that plate of food?
I sure can.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to eat for a second because I haven't eaten yet all day, and I want you to tell me your thought process with this game today. What are we looking at here? You know what? Better yet, are we looking at a win? Are we looking at a loss? Are we looking at a tie?
So.
Oh, we started with so. That's never good.
So the hopeful, loyal Giant fan in me is hoping for a win. But the realist in me knows that once that Pittsburgh defense and that pass rush starts to get to Zudu, it's a wrap, man. And I'm just hoping this guy don't get hurt tonight, number 8. He who remains nameless, number 8. I just hope he don't get hurt. And I want us to win, man. I just saw Cleveland upset the Ravens, but I don't think we're going to win the game, to be honest with you.
You don't think we're going to win?
I don't think so, man.
If we did win the game, if we did, what do you think is going to be the key? Actually rephrases for the Giants to win?
Yeah.
What do you think is going to have to be that deciding factor?
Number 8. It all starts with the quarterback, Tim. Because I don't care how good the defense plays. I don't care if the defense scores a defensive touchdown. We know Pittsburgh can move the ball. Russell shows he can move the ball. He's a veteran quarterback. He's been to 2 Super Bowls, won. And our quarterback, he's a deciding factor because the defense can play lights out, but we got to put points on the board and it's not field goals, man. So I think the X factor is number 8.
I gave your friend a hat.
Yeah, and he refused to come on the show.
And he does not want to come on the show.
This guy.
He does not want to come on the show. I feel this simpatico relationship we have now, and you're just sitting there saying to me, well, you really are a friend. Because you're like, F you, Tim. I don't want to come on.
Yeah, he's time out. He's doing like this right now.
You know, I don't want to tell anyone that's in the chat. I'm going to whisper this to you. There's some drinking going on. Greg says the X factor will be the point of attack.
Yeah, but who's doing the attacking? Number 8.
Well, I hope Brian Burns. What about Brian Burns?
Yeah, but that's the defense. See, Tim, those guys on defense get tired, man. After those 3 and outs, they get tired, bro. Like, just imagine, like, you give 100%. You know, first couple snaps, first couple plays, first couple quarters, and you're right back on the field because these guys are 3 and out, or they can't score, or well, he hasn't really turned the ball over a lot.
No,
he hasn't. So give him credit for that.
He's actually. I mean, we haven't seen the fumbleitis.
No,
we've seen some interceptions in some inopportune times, and we've actually seen some interceptions that were on free plays.
Right.
Actually, we've seen about 3. So I'm kind of curious to see. Do you think you're saying he's the key factor to the victory?
I think so.
If you wanted to put a number on it statistically, what did you want to say that he's got to throw for, and what did you want to say that he wants to? How many yards and how many touchdowns is Daniel Jones, and does he have to run? Does he have to run the ball?
I think a lot of times, right? We get caught up in the stats. I think he has to be clutch. You know, 1 point is 1 point. He has to be clutch. I don't care if we win, 14-15. You know, by 1 point. He has to be clutch. He has to respond. So when the Steelers or Russell Wilson drives down the field and he scores, we have to be able to drive down the field and score. It's about being clutch. I don't care if he's 15 for 20 for 200 yards but he only has 1 touchdown, but he's clutch. You understand how defense plays?
So you don't care if he puts up his standard Daniel Jones 180, 1 touchdown, 40 yards rushing. You don't care as long as there's a W at the end of it.
That's it. Because we know what we have in this kid. We know what kind of quarterback he is, and and it's not his fault. Unfortunately, he got drafted the way he got drafted, and who wasn't going to take the money? You take the money, I'll take the money. But he just didn't have.
I don't do anything for money. This is all for the love of the game.
He doesn't have the skill set
come to the Shannon Rose in Clifton, New Jersey. Sorry. Listen, when you do something for the love, it's not about money. Oh, did I mention that Yesil Fitness is now one of our sponsors? And Mint Mobile? No, we don't do anything for money here.
Yes, it's about the money. It got to be about the money. I just think the kid, he's a hard worker, so they say.
Right.
He did an amazing job coming back from the surgery.
He did. Do you think he came back too early? I only mention this because of the fact that I said if you watch Daniel Jones throwing, he reminds me of the old phrase, stepping in the bucket for baseball. And usually stepping in the bucket means you're going to move your front foot forward, but you're going to kick it out to the side because you're afraid to get hit by a pitch. Mm-hmm. So that's always the question. Do you think that he thought that he's maybe came back? Because I'm not seeing the velocity on the ball that you saw. I mean, not that he had this fastball, but I'm not seeing the velocity in the ball that we saw, maybe 3 years ago.
I think now that you mentioned it, besides seeing the velocity on the ball, sometimes I feel as he underthrows his receivers. Sometimes he overthrows his receivers. It's like he's not dialed in. And even when he rushes the ball, like in comparison to last year,
right,
he would get more chunk yardages. They say it takes at least 2 years to come back from an ACL, right?
Right. Well, they say, especially with a running back, that it does take 2 years to come back.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley was the poster child for that.
Yeah.
That he didn't come back well that first year. He did come back that second season.
Yeah.
So we have to, have the understanding that he is going to be limited, maybe. But I think as a quarterback position is a different position that he literally needs to understand that, he's not going to take the pounding that a quarterback's going to take.
Right.
So are you potentially saying that maybe he doesn't have the wherewithal within his, let's say, his driving foot in regards to throwing a pass?
I would say so, because like Tim, I've watched him underthrown receivers on like a little 10-yard out route. like short routes.
Right.
He underthrows them. Or he'll overthrow them, or he'll put the ball too high. It's like something's not dialed in. I don't know if his clock is off or if he's not throwing in rhythm, but something's off.
Was his clock ever on?
Well, against that Minnesota game,
Right, but it's like
the
what?
playoffs, Minnesota.
I was gonna say, wait, the Minnesota game.
Yeah, playoffs.
That's a great point though. Does that stinker in Minnesota, does that negate the good game he had in Minnesota, that home opener? Does that now do we finally stop hearing Giant fans tell us, well, you know what, he had a great game in Minnesota because he played Minnesota again, and
No,
knock who's there, it didn't go too well.
no, because we're Giants fans, and we've gotten so used to losing, right? Then when we get some sort of victory, it's like something to hold on to, man. And when we finally get some type of like victory, we get that taste of it. We're gonna hold on to it. Like, well, 10 years from now, you have some guys say, the kid didn't really get a chance. He was lights out in Minnesota.
He never gets a chance.
Yeah, that was his highlight. But I think that we know what Jones, the jury's in on Jones, in my humble opinion. I'm just kind of upset that it took this long.
Right.
Because you said on a show recently, look how quick it took not Minnesota, excuse me, Pittsburgh to reboot, right?
Well, they rebooted in one season.
Yeah, you said that recently, but we had the opportunity to sign Russell.
And we had the opportunity to draft Justin Fields. Not draft. I was to rephrase it. We had the chance to trade.
You was right.
Justin Fields.
You're right about that.
We did it
because we traded that 15th
that
pick.
was the Kadarius Toney draft.
Exactly. And
yes.
we moved down and picked up Kadarius Toney, I think 28th or 29.
Yeah. We went and got that Kadarius Toney pick.
And then the Bears, we got the pick from the Bears, and they drafted Justin Fields. So how ironically that you have Justin Fields, who's 4-2, gets benched for Russell Wilson, who came to the Giants facility first.
Right.
And we passed on him. I don't know what the plan is, bro. In Philly, they was trusting the process. You saw that worked out with the 76ers.
Well, no.
So I don't know what process is going on here.
Let me talk about the Sixers for a minute, because I am a quasi-season ticket holder for the Sixers. The process was Jameel Okafor, gone. Nerlens Noel, gone. Ben Simmons, gone. All you have is Embiid. So the process really didn't process that well. It was a little bit of a slow process.
It's an old Intel chip.
It was a compact 286E that we're running. For all you young people, I'm going to have you Google that while I sit here and wait, because you know what? I don't have a beer, and evidently I'm
not drinking.
Tell us why you're not drinking.
I'm not drinking until December 15th. Or was it the 14th? The Ravens game, man. I'll wait till then.
You wait for that.
Yeah.
You're still not going to get your friend to come on. I gave him a hat. I was going to give him a Super Bowl ring.
Right. Look at that, bro.
Look at that. And he's sitting there. He doesn't even want to come on and talk Giants. We're going to have, I think Big L's still eating there. Did you get some food?
Yeah, I ate. I had my wings. I'm good to go.
All right, we got JM coming in. Giants winning this one 31-24. Let's see what we also got here. Kevin says, with the Dak, I don't know what Kevin. We got Malik Willis. Where's our moderator? Putting time out. Our moderator's not doing a great job. We got Carol saying the Giants don't need irrelevant wins like last year. This time to win games this season has to pass. Do you think that the Giants are going to screw themselves again? You and I were talking about Cam Ward briefly.
Yes, we were.
I think Cam Ward's the guy in my mind. I was a Carson Beck guy when the season started.
Right.
But after watching him play a little bit, and even on the good games and some of the bad games, I just can't go with Carson Beck anymore. And yes, I know people are talking about the fact that I got something on my mic. People are talking about the fact that that Cam Ward technically has 3 Biletnikoff guys, or potential finalists in that Miami team, that he is maybe a product of the system, not what we saw at Washington State.
Right.
But I watch him play. I watch him do this thing called check out of plays. I'm also watching Daniel Jones right now dance on the field and doing his best Drew Lock
impression.
He did very best Drew Lock impression. But He is a guy that literally goes through his reads. He goes through his progressions. Yes, he's got talent around him, but is that a thought process of a target for the Giants?
Okay, so I'm tempted to say something, but I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
What I am going to
Say
say is that this is a 100th year anniversary.
No, say it.
So of the New York Football Giants. And we have never, ever drafted a quarterback of African American descent.
Okay.
So
We've talked about this, I don't know how many times.
So I think that we're going to draft Carson Beck or Quentin Ears or be in the Arch Manning sweepstakes.
Well, Arch Manning is at least another 2 years away.
But rest assured, he has to come back. Right. So we might mess around and have Daniel Jones another year,
right,
and be in the Arch Manning sweepstakes.
We could be in the Archie Manning sweepstakes. Yes, we could.
So 2027. But I do not believe that the New York Football Giants will draft Cam Ward. I would like for them to draft Cam Ward. I don't think Shador Sanders is a good fit in New York. I don't like his personality for New York. And then all the things that, hopefully his father be busy coaching. But I just want to stay away from that situation. But I think Cam Ward would be a great fit here. Cam Ward kind of reminds me a little bit of Anthony Richardson.
Well, I hope not, because the way Anthony Richardson is playing right now, I'm hoping he doesn't remind you of that.
In college.
Because I watched him play the other day. He was 2 for 15 in the first half.
Yeah, in college. He looks like a big body kid. I've seen him go through his progressions. And the fact that he has good talent around him. I mean, Jaden Daniels had good talent around him or great talent around him in college. I mean, most of these programs,
those LSU teams were something to be reckoned with.
So most of those programs, especially those schools in the SEC, and I know Miami, he plays in Miami, right?
Yes.
Miami's not in the SEC. But a lot of those schools, these guys, it's like the NFL G League, man. So it's going to be talent around these guys.
He's in what we like to refer to as quadruple A.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go through a baseball analogy, he's a quadruple A player at this point in time. We have what do we got? We have DNH review says Neighbors Jones for 1 and the running backs and like 3 field goals. I guess that's what he's predicting that we're gonna see tonight. Do you see a connection tonight with Neighbors? Do you see a connection with do you see that simpatico relationship that we have the feng shui, because we understand Cam Ward doesn't match the drapes in the Giants building, so that's why we're not going to draft him. So you have the likes of Malik Neighbors. You went out and got a guy that is going to be that speedster. You went out and got a guy who is going to be that immense talent, but you have a quarterback that can only throw the ball 10 yards.
I think they're going to force feed the Neighbors. I read a stat the other day that Daniel Jones targets Neighbors when he's in the game 88% of the times.
He had before he went out, the 3 games before he went out, he was targeted 45 times, which was an average of 15 times per game.
I think he's going to red stripe the crap out of Neighbors. He's going to force feed it to Neighbors, and hopefully his ball placement is on point, because I hate to see the kid get hurt. Hopefully his ball placement is on point, and Neighbors can give us a score.
He's going to give us. Let's be definitive. Is he going to give us a score?
I should, for the love of Christ, I hope so. I got him on my fantasy team.
outside of the fantasy team perspective, do you think he's going to give you that score?
Yeah, I think Neighbors is going to score.
All right, that's what I want to know. Talk with Zoe says, I think I saw DJ's offense score 30 points one time. We also got Greg all the way from Sweden. He says, I told you, Tim, last time I lived that Beck gave me that DJ vibe. Does Carson Beck give you the DJ vibe?
He does. It's funny. Who said that?
That is Greg from Sweden.
Greg from Sweden, man, you're on point with that. Because I watched Carson Beck play once, and he did give me the DJ vibe.
He gave me the. He did.
He gave you the DJ creepies? After a bad play, he did. He gave me the DJ's vibe. I tell you, who else gave me? No. It was Carson Beck. I thought it was Quentin Ears, but it was Carson. Yes. No,
was it? Well, Quentin Ears doesn't give me the DJ vibe.
Oh, he doesn't. That was Carson Beck.
Carson Beck kind of gives me that the I don't know, the I just don't feel it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I thought in the beginning of the season he was going to come down to that direction, but I'm just not seeing it again. Herbologist says, Online Big Blue Nation blowing up. We also have to make sure we got a hot take. DJ scores a touchdown in prime time. DJ right now is 2-15 in primetime games.
DJ's going to run one in tonight, man.
But he's 2-15 in primetime game.
All good streaks coming to an end, Tim.
So,
yeah.
Good streaks. Is it a good streak or a bad streak?
Well, I mean, we're talking about the good streak for
Listen,
Pittsburgh.
Because I'm thinking
Pittsburgh hasn't lost a primetime game in 21. That's a 21.
Something crazy like that. Something
Just
crazy
92 or 96 or something crazy. I was looking at the stat. I mean, at some point, that has to come to an end. Why not tonight, man?
It has to. You gotta think about it. Listen, if it's a good streak or a bad, I mean, I could good streak right through this bar, but I'd probably get arrested at this point in time. But it's just one of those things. What have we got coming on here? Also says, how's it going on, my Big Blue and Tim? We also, it's going well, my friend. It's always going well. Well, if we can draft Cam Ward, we'll have 2 Blitnikoff Award winners to throw to. That's actually a very good comment, though. Hyatt and Neighbors, Cam Ward would be a show. What's going on with Jalen Hyatt? I'm talking to you over there.
They'll draft Travis Hunter.
What's going? Wait, stop watching the game. Where's Big L? L.
I was watching DJ warm up.
Can you go grab him for me? Because you don't want to come on. You're back up. Where's Chris? All right, give me Chris. Give me Chris. Give me Chris. And Chris, tell the support staff I need a beer.
Okay.
Well, no, come. Tell them first and then come back. Jalen Hyatt. What do you think is going on with Jalen Hyatt?
Did he get hurt the last game?
No, he's just never getting the ball thrown to him.
I think he got hurt. I think so.
Thank you, sir.
What's the kid's name? Locke came in through
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock through
Number two. Through
a pass to Jaden. I think Jaden got hurt his ribs or something like that. No,
did Chris? Did Jalen Hyatt get hurt?
Did he get hurt on that play from Drew Lock?
I don't. Oh, I thought maybe it was a rib or something.
It's a rib, yeah. I think so, bro. Yeah.
So evidently, I'm trying to reach for the sandwich too. Yes, we're not. I am eating. Right. I'm being very what we refer to as unprofessional. If Chris,
but there's Malik.
There's Malik. I was going to ask you right now. Malik Neighbors only had 4 receptions for 41 yards last week. People are probably going to say, "Oh, wow, Tim, what a great mind you have." No, I just read it off the television. What do you think Malik does tonight?
I think he hits at least 80. I wouldn't be surprised if he hits 100 yards or better. Like, he's a quality receiver. It just depends on if he's double teamed the whole game.
I say 8 for 102 and a touchdown. I think he's going to go off tonight.
TJ Watts.
Jermaine Illuminor suffering from a groin injury.
Yep.
He's going to have his hands. He's going to have his hands busy all night because TJ Watt lines up on the right side over the right tackle.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to have some issues tonight, buddy.
What is TJ? You already told me what Neighbors is going to get. What is TJ going to get?
I think TJ is going to get probably 2 sacks tonight. Hopefully no turnovers.
Miss Moderator, we've had some moderation in the chat.
And I think, TJ. I think TJ is going to get 2 sacks tonight.
2 sacks tonight. Chris, what do you think for TJ?
It's definitely going to be easy for him. I mean,
it's going to be with the Ellimore flood.
I didn't know Illuminor was injured.
Yeah, he has a groin injury. Yeah, he has a groin, and he's and TJ's a handful, bro. Without the groin, without him having a groin.
And with our suspect left tackle, I mean, there's going to be pressure coming to DJ all over. So it's going to be a dink and dunk offense. And I think Malik Neighbors is going to be targeted more short than long just because the offensive line probably isn't going to hold.
Just because the offensive line is going to get out there. What do we think if we're not going to go with if let's say they decide to shut down Neighbors. Let's say they bring the safety over the top. Let's say they put Joey Porter Jr. or someone on him. What's your second option? Are we going to go 4 yards in a cloud of dust with Wandell? Or are we going to sit there and see some type of deep ball passing from the likes of Darius Slayton?
I think we'll go to Slayton. I think when Neighbors was out, a couple games he was out, that Slayton got brought back into the rotation. He became the number 1 again. And I think they're starting to see the value in Slayton. The problem is this, Tim. I don't care who you have out there at receiver. You can have Clark Kent, He-Man, Dart Man. It doesn't matter. If your quarterback can't get it to that
can
man,
we have handicap man?
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. If he cannot go through his progressions,
right,
and hit hit his second option, then it doesn't matter who's out there, bro.
He's definitely a one-read QB.
Yeah, and he red stripes the crap out of them.
What do you? We talk about him being a one-read QB. We talk about us calling him Captain Red Stripe, and I always said that Mark Schlereth stole that from me.
Right.
And I've already said that if I see Mark Schlereth, I'm going to punch him in the back of the head. But where do we see? I mean, how can he move on from that? How can he go through? Now he's been in the league for 6 years, so it's not like he doesn't understand his progressions.
Yeah.
But how can he adjust to not being Captain Red Stripe?
Well, first is definitely the offensive line has to give him time to go through the progressions, but also I don't know what his mental state of how quick he processes things are. So maybe he just needs to learn how to process quicker.
You always have to process. Are you a Giant fan? Guy in the I was just, gentleman in the vest. Are you a Giant fan? Yes? You. What did he say? I couldn't hear him.
He said ancient Giants.
You're an ancient Giant fan? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. I was just double checking because I was like, I hope you're enjoying it because if you're a Giant fan. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want a Giant Super Bowl ring? Come here. I'm gonna give you something. You know what? I'm gonna give you a prize. You don't have to come on. You don't have to come on.
Yeah, you don't have to show your face on camera.
You don't have to come on. You don't have to show your face.
Just come get a prize.
Just come get a prize. You can have door number 1. You can have a replica Giant Super Bowl ring, or you can grab one of the prizes that we have down at the end of the table. Go ahead, take whatever you want. You walked in. I know, because I saw him talking to you outside.
There's a podcast inside.
So there you go.
Well,
So make
for
sure you grab a prize from the table. Well, take whatever you want. They're all the same size.
I'm glad he passed on the ring because I like that ring. No, you didn't want to come on the show.
Oh, you come want to see it. You want to see it? We have someone that doesn't want to.
You can't touch. You got to come on camera. You want to see
There
it.
you go.
Awesome.
That's my favorite mug.
Thank you.
That's my favorite mug. Thank you. You're very welcome. There you go. I'm gonna let you look at it. You ready? Hold on. Where is it? It's not opening.
2 seconds. Tim.
You ready?
That's
There
it.
you go. All right, now we're gonna move on.
That's it.
There you go. We're gonna let you look at it. We're gonna let you look at it, and then we're gonna, you know what? Here, so you can feel nostalgia. We also have the second Super Bowl ring. Oh,
91.
They do
You
look
you
cool.
know you don't get to, you
91?
come on and it goes with your outfit
Yeah,
too.
exactly. So yeah, you come around by the camera. And
You
get
come around from the camera, then, you know, when you come on. I gave you a hat.
Yeah. Take a picture, buddy. That's a nice
Take a
ring.
picture of that ring. Make sure you put that ring up online here. We also want to get to some of the chat here real quick. We got Matthew saying Cam Ward should be the focus, and that's what we're going to look at. I thought you were going to take that already. Anthony Richardson, we'll talk about it. Anthony, if the Giants start winning, maybe I'll feel melonious and hand out things. I don't know. Anthony Richardson was horrendous on college. The only thing that he was athleticism, his big arm, no ability to do anything else at the quarterback position. Terrible pick. I don't think he was a terrible pick.
I don't think he's a terrible pick.
We got James Stein also coming. If you believe, if we win, will be our defense who will stand strong in the game, but unfortunately comes down to Jones's quarterback play. We need touchdowns, not field goals. He needs to play. Can we have this offense where we don't score?
We can.
That's what we've had recently.
I know that's what we've had recently.
So hopefully not tonight.
You got to score in this league. It's an offensive league.
You
have to score. It's an offensive league.
It is an
All
offensive
the
league.
rules are geared towards the offensive players. So
Right.
you have to score. We can't do these tit for tat field goals back and forth.
And
We have to win. We have to score points to win. I mean, you know what made me feel bad yesterday when I saw Jaden Daniels throw that Hail Mary at the end of the game.
Why'd they make you feel bad? Because he could have been a Giant? Because
He could have been a
Brian
Giant.
Dable came out and said, I want this guy?
Well, okay, so not only Brian Dable come out and saying I want this guy, you got a 10-year-old kid that's the son of the general manager, and he says, Dad, you
Draft
should
this
draft
guy."
this guy. A 10-year-old.
And he doesn't understand the drafter.
he should have. They should have.
Yeah, I mean, what we were picking is kind of tough.
Well, you
I
weren't-
think when DeVito won those games, it was 3 games. How many games he won? 3
I think
games?
it was 3 in a
I think it
row,
was 3
right?
games. He screwed
Yeah.
everything up.
Yeah, and then we swept Washington. That didn't help.
Yeah.
And then Belichick, did a little wink favor for the boss up there, Mr. Kraft. And now all of a sudden we're picking 6. I think we should have picked up Penix, man.
I said Penix.
Either way, I could just imagine what they would have asked to give us that pick to take Jaden. Like they probably would have asked a lot.
Do you think
what was
even
there.
Washington would have even considered
That's
Oh,
what
hell
I'm
no.
saying.
moving that pick?
No.
Like they knew what he was.
Yeah, they knew.
Like,
They knew what he was. They know what he is. I mean, they're at this point in time, they're not going to. I'm so glad we're in a bar.
They're 6-2, guys.
They're 6
So
and 2.
so all the Giant fans who were saying that we can win with a mediocre quarterback, they're 6 in one season. In one season, you have a 6-2 Washington team who was the laughing stock of the division for years, for umpteen years, right? And in one season, you have a Chicago team. They're now 5-3,
Right.
just with just one quarterback pick. A quarterback can change the trajectory of your franchise.
Oh, it can. It can move into a matter of seconds.
Yeah, man. It's
from
a
worst to
no-brainer.
first. It's almost
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Burrow when he came out. Like they
Right.
went from worst basically to first. Like
Now, the Giants' thought process was we have to keep Daniel Jones. We got to keep Daniel Jones. We got to keep Daniel Jones. Pittsburgh Steelers last year had Mason Rudolph and Kenny Pickett. They revamped their entire offensive philosophy and got Russ Wilson and Justin Fields. But people don't understand. People kind of forget this. Justin Fields was 4-2.
that's right.
And Russell Wilson came back and they said, no, you're going to start. And I don't understand. I mean, the Giants they have this propensity to hold on to Daniel Jones. They have Drew Lock, who I don't think is a good quarterback, but he's not Daniel Jones. But the Steelers understood that they could move on from from the first round pick, a guy that got him to the playoffs 2 years ago in Mason Rudolph. But the Giants are stuck in this mud, in this mire that is known as Daniel Jones. Why? Give me an example why. Give me a reason why.
You want to go first on this one, Chris?
no, you can.
I think it's a culmination of different things. The first thing, obviously, is the monetary commitment in the contract, right? Which they should have never given them a contract in the first place. I also think that sometimes you're wrong about something, right, Chris? And instead of just saying,
Well, I know you weren't talking about me because I haven't been wrong about anything.
Yeah.
instead of admitting that you're wrong about something, and then move on, you double down on your decision.
Well, we've kind of tripled down on the decision.
We tripled down on the decision, and I think that's what it is. They're trying to prove everybody else wrong by giving him the contract, and they're just holding on. And meanwhile, you see the rest of the league, progressing and making the right moves they need to make to secure their franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
So I think at some point we have to just say that, hey, listen, we have to cut our losses before.
I'm just going to hold this out to your friend Caesar.
Yeah.
He's not even looking. He's not even paying attention.
I think we have to cut our losses at some point before it costs us more money.
Right.
And just eat it and move on. But Shane should have never given Jones that contract. He should have franchised tag Jones. In hindsight, of course, it's 2020. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, the Minnesota game when we won the playoff game, that kind of put a little too much hope in people in Daniel Jones. But if you could really have enough common sense to be like, hey, it was one season. Look at the rest of his work.
Look at the body of work for the other 3.5 years.
Yeah. And I mean, Chris, also we focused on the Minnesota game, right? Well, we went to Philadelphia the very next week. We got mollywopped.
Got whooped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. Wait, hold on. Now he's looking. I'm just gonna put this right here. I'm just gonna put
Yeah,
this
right
right
here,
here.
right
I'm gonna
here.
put
Right
that
by
right
the
there.
camera. Where's the camera?
I'm gonna put
Right
that
by the
right.
camera.
I'm gonna put that right there.
Oh,
See, now he's throwing shit out there. I'm so sorry. Now
This
he's
thing is
throwing.
freaking
Now
heavy,
he's
bro.
throwing
It
stuff.
looks
Back.
like it.
It's
This thing
like
is heavy.
it's
Yeah,
like
I
a
gotta get
it's
one of
like a
these.
real ring.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna say. It's like a real ring. Someone grab Big L.
Big Al. He's on down the road.
Come on,
Your turn,
Chris.
buddy.
We're gonna let Lester stop out a minute, and we're gonna bring in Big L back again. And of course, we are here at the Shannon Rose in Clifton, New Jersey. And make sure that's your ring. That's your ring, man. You know what it is. It's because I love you, man. I just called to say that I love you. Look at that. Look at the show the camera. Show the camera, man. We
Look at that,
literally
baby.
have. And
Yeah.
the entire ring itself going on here. I mean, this is freaking awesome, man.
This is not fake. Dude.
No,
This
that is
way
that
too
is
heavy.
that is not fake. I only the best. We got Jennifer saying drinks, whoops, Guinness, and we're kicking it. We're always kicking it. We got J-Ham coming in strong saying Eli Manning syndrome. Matthew, what's up, Matthew? Saying they triple down on everything. You know, they do triple down on everything. We got Greg from Sweden coming in saying the Mariners and the Wilpons of football sell the team. Do you think the Mariners, the Wilpons, they bought the Mets from the De La Rey family? They were makeup magnets, I believe, back in the early 80s, and they turned the franchise around. They won in 86. They really haven't won anything since, but their management style kind of kicked them out the door. Do you think that they are the Wilpons, the Mariners, right now?
No, I don't think so because they got so much backing from Goodell, right? Goodell's like their, I don't know.
He's caressing my ring.
Yeah, that,
I'm not 100% sure I want it back now. I'm not sure. Chris, do you need to wear a ring too?
Oh no, I'm good.
You sure? Because
you know what happened?
They do look cool though.
You can wear here. You can check out the Phil. No, that's the other ring. You can check out the other ring there. There you go. No, that's the Lawrence.
Speaking of ring, I think Goodell kissed the Mara ring because I think that's how he got to be commissioner.
I think that's how. I think I didn't get to see the documentary on the Duke.
You could tell like there's a
lot of people talked about that.
There's a lot of you could see like a lot of power being exhorted from Wellington Mara, and Wellington Mara being like how he was like the first guy to like take Polaroids,
right,
bring it down. Like he was pretty much a scout from what the documentary.
Using a lot of big college words there.
So hey, it is what it is, right? And he kind of laid the land of the league. So to me, is like they're never going to sell that franchise.
I don't think they're going to. I mean, he's not at the James Dolan level.
No, because he's much more classy.
Now, James Dolan also kind of stepped back away from the Knicks. He's been away from the Rangers for years. Does Mara? I'm going to ask this for both you and Chris. Does Mara have the Jerry Jones mentality that he's not only just an owner, but he's an astute evaluator of talent? No, Chris, I love it because I don't know. I'm watching Chris on the other side. The other side, he's doing this.
I think.
I think
there was a little bit of a red flag with the whole Hard Knocks thing, where it's like that they wanted to put the scene in with Mara talking about, I'd have a nightmare if Saquon goes.
If he goes someplace else, right?
It's like just to make it seem like he's not still controlling everything,
right?
You know what I mean? Because there's always been that conception that he's a little too controlling with some things in the organization. He's
a little too controlling. I mean, Al, do you think that an owner basically walking around the building and I love it too because he's the old man in the giant track suit. It's almost like he's this old guy in a blue track suit and a hat. I don't know.
You mean like somebody that's sitting next to you?
Why would you say that about Chris? Why you gonna be rude like that to Chris, man? I don't know. But did you ever have this perception that you had owners walking around an office building like that, and kind of going into the GM's office and going, listen, you need to sign this guy, or I'm going to lose sleep if Saquon goes to Philly.
I think I said it before. This was all a facade to placate the image of Mara. That we
actually hold on. We got breaking news, guys. The Elmore Fudd is out.
Elmore Fudd is out.
He
said he's
out.
playing.
No, I'm looking at using my astute abilities here. It says that he's not playing, or I'm looking at the television right above my head. saying that he is going to be out this evening. Listen, guys, don't go anywhere when the game starts because we're going to be calling the game. We're also going to be calling the Yankee game. We're also going to be calling the Knick game, which the Knick game is on right now, and I have no idea what the score
It
is.
is 11 Cleveland. I can't see it with the Knicks game.
Well, you have your phone,
Yeah, I can't get to it right
and
now.
your phone's always ahead of everything else.
Yeah, my phone is always ahead of me.
His phone is always ahead of everything else. We have a special guest here tonight, and I don't know if she wants to come on.
I think she should.
I think she could. I think she should.
Yeah.
Chris, go tell her she's needed.
All right. I think she needs
I think
to make her like,
I think she needs.
cameo.
I think she needs to make a cameo appearance.
Yeah, that's right.
We are going to bring on Miss. People don't think she exists. Other side, go over there.
11.
No,
10
come
dollars.
on. Even L says you have to come on.
Yeah, you need to be
Come
sitting
on, right here. Come on, just for a minute. Oh, come on. Come on. She is refusing to come on. I could just turn the camera around. No, don't touch the camera because the camera's set up.
I'm not touching anything.
Don't set up the camera. The perfect end. What's happening? I'm going to get the raft afterwards, but I do think Mrs. Online Big Blue should take 2 seconds to come on because she is one of the biggest people that keeps this channel even going and on. And she's going to turn us down. This is embarrassing. This is like going to a game and proposing to your girlfriend, and she says,
And
"No,
on
I'm
the Jumbotron?
no, on the Jumbotron," and goes, "No,
And
I'm
they're like, "No."
I'm sorry, we're not going to do that." But here's my wife. Come on, Dale. Come on. Back over here.
Me?
Yeah, Big L.
Not your wife.
Big L is my second wife here right now. This way. I've already got the look of you're gonna get it when you get home. So here.
There you go.
We only have a couple minutes before the I think the game kicks off at what 8:20?
8:15.
8:15. So we literally have 17 minutes for kickoff.
12-11.
12-11 for the New York
Cleveland
Knicks. Cleveland's up 12-11. What about the Yankees? Have the Yankees even started yet?
No, they start at 8:20.
The Yankees will start at 8:20. So we got to, this. Of course, we go out and do an event, and what happens? The Yankees decide to make the World Series. I know we talked about this briefly. What do you think is going to stop Daniel Jones in this game? Do you think that he is going to move through? Do you think he is going to throw for 200 yards? I know that's a big if, but do you think he's going to be able to do that?
That's a little too much.
All right, what do you think he's going to do?
I think he's going to throw for like 125 yards.
125 yards.
And he'll run for another 60 to 70.
What do you think? I mean, does he get a touchdown?
No,
Does anyone in the Giants offense get a touchdown?
I think so.
We have this hard-hitting analysis from Big L. I think so. Possibly.
Everything about this team
that guy
I think
could
so.
win.
What part of the Giants makes you think that we're gonna win? We got everything.
We're 2-5. Justin Fields is also inactive tonight with a hamstring injury. So we have more breaking news
There you
coming
go,
in.
inactive.
We also have Zach Frazier, the center, is inactive as well.
Yeah, we knew that.
We knew that. We knew that. I didn't know that. Evidently,
Dexter Lawrence is gonna eat.
Dexter
We got Nick Herbig. He's inactive.
All right, keep going. El's just going to read the television
we
when everyone
are-
else watches.
We're gonna eat there too. Wide receiver Roman Wilson.
Roman
inactive
Wilson is inactive as well with a hamstring
with
injury.
a hamstring.
If you're a betting man, Big O,
Yeah.
and I think what's the line right now on the Giants? Well, Cordell Patterson is actually out tonight as well.
Yeah, he was out.
Cordell
since yesterday.
Patterson is out with the ankle injury. I do think that's going to be interesting.
And the Giants are 2-1 on the road.
You know,
0-4 at home.
you know what a great organization the Steelers are.
That's right.
The moment
And Derek Jeter just threw the first pitch.
the moment that the Steelers found out about the new kickoff rule, what did they do? Do you know?
No, what did we do?
They went out and signed Cordell Patterson.
Right.
They understood the philosophy of you're going to need to have something, so they went out and signed the kick returner Cordell Patterson. I'm going to move this plate out of the way. So we have Jennifer coming in strong with what do we got, Jennifer? Steelers 31-17 is going to be the Steelers. Jones will be hurt by halftime. Made by the Giants as Jones is going to stop Daniel Jones. this is also the type of game where Jones looks decent enough to keep his job from the fans around. Do you think if Jones has, let's say, a 200-yard game, let's say he's got 2 touchdowns, let's say he goes 17 I'm smoking a lot of hopium from the Zack Attack. Let's say he goes 17 for 30. Do you think that he stays? Do you think that the segment of the fan base is placated by the New York Giants?
Yes, I think he stays. I told you. I think he is gone by. I think they will make a move from Jones after the bye week.
When is the bye week?
In 3 weeks.
So in 3 weeks, the Giants. We have big sexy Dexy now looking out. We're watching him coming up from the television. Dexter Lawrence II. Wouldn't that be Dexter Lawrence Jr.?
Yeah, sexy Dexter.
We have the Giants right now taking the field. So make sure if you're watching both the Giant game, you're watching both the Knick game, and you're also watching the Yankee game, that you turn around and you see what's going on, because we're going to be calling all the games at once. It's going to be one of those interesting things. What do you think right now? We have, I'm going to bring this up right now. I hate Troy Aikman.
You hate Troy?
I'm watching Troy Aikman on the television. I can't stand Troy Aikman.
Wow.
Do you like Troy Aikman?
I can't hate on Troy Aikman.
Why can't you hate on Troy Aikman?
Seen his wife?
What's that?
Seen his wife?
I don't know. Have you?
Yeah.
I'll throw a little sound effect in there that no one can hear. Someone's taking pictures who doesn't want to be on here. That's okay. I understand. We got, what do we got here? We got Angel coming in and saying, meh, they lose, same old stuff. Big dog status comes in saying, I think he'll throw 170 yards and 30 touchdowns. Jennifer
30
Ross
yards.
30 yards. I'm sorry, 30 yards rushing. 2 interceptions tonight for Jones.
Ooh.
I miss Fat Dable. Do you miss Fat Brian Dable?
Yeah, because he won.
Not really.
Yeah, he did.
After
he got on the Ozempic.
After he went 7-2,
He got on the
he
Ozempic.
went 2-5-1.
Still, he won. He was 7-2.
But he was 7-2.
What does Skinny Dable look like? Or what has
What he looks like? He looks skinny. That's what he looks
but
like.
he's 2-5. That's not better than 7-2.
Lester, get over here. we need Lester, get over here. We got a
I'm just
question.
warming up.
We have a Brian Dable question. This is gonna be good. We have a Brian Dable.
Fat Dable.
Wait, you're not supposed to ask the question until the person comes on.
Skinny Dave's.
Which one?
Ozempic Dave?
You want Ozempic Dave, or do you want the larger Brian Dable? Because my thought process is this: larger Brian Dable was 7-2, went 2-5-1, and then didn't win it all last year. And now he's changed his appearance. He's changed his weight. He's looking good. He's doing his, he's eating his Wheaties. He's lifting weights. He's chopping wood. He's in double shape. But he still hasn't won. But,
Fat Dave's, man. Got to go with the fat guy.
Yeah,
but he doesn't win either.
7-2.
Yeah, but what happened since 7-2? He's won 8 games in 8 games in a season and a half since 7-2.
Gotta love the fat guy, Tim.
Yeah,
sorry, I'm biased.
We're gonna call
the big guy.
We're gonna call him the
the
big
big
guy.
guy.
We're not gonna call him the fat guy. We're gonna call him the big guy.
The big guy.
What does Dable have to do tonight to get this win? We know that he's taken over for the boy wonder, no to Brian Kafka. What is he gonna have to do tonight offensively to get this win?
Run the ball.
Against Pittsburgh?
I was gonna say against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, against Pittsburgh.
Are we playing a different Steelers team?
Too, bro. I got dibs on that ring.
The ring is fly.
I know. That's why I got dibs on it.
He's got dibs on. He's got dibs on the ring already.
I like this right here, man. I think we got to run the ball, but it's going to be tough against Pittsburgh.
Because you got to set up the class, right? And then hope and pray DJ can find the guy.
Right. But check this out, though. I got a question for you guys.
All right, we like questions.
So you guys, is it me? It's not even a question. It's more like something that I noticed. I noticed it's like Dable's not trying. It's like he's almost, and I don't want to say the T word. It's like he kind of like he's so nonchalant. Yeah, he's like so whatever-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's like no emotions at the sideline anymore. And I know they didn't want to, behaving like last year.
You're saying the attitude, but you bring up a point though.
Yeah, his energy, man.
But Mara had a conversation with Dable the end of last year,
right,
and told him that he's got to tone down the antics, that he's got to bring it down a little bit. So now you want him to bring it back up?
I'm not saying bring it back up, Tim, because you don't want the guy throwing laptops at his players, but you got to show a little bit more emotion on the sideline, man, because it's like he's in his playbook, his play sheet, and you look at the play. I don't know if the quarterback is not executing the play, or if he's just calling bullshit plays, man. And it's like he's I don't want to say he's trying to tank, but there's no. He's DJ-esque. That's the word.
DJ-esque. Yes, we use DJ-esque quite a bit here.
There's no emotion. It's like he's not into it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that maybe he's? I mean, okay. I want to go back to your one question though about the tossing of the laptop at Daniel Jones. First of all, we have to rephrase that. It's the Microsoft Surface Pad that he threw at him. Do you think he was wrong to do that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, like, listen.
Yo, Fat Joe came out, bro.
It's still a profession.
We got
right?
Fat Joe coming out of the Yankee game.
Singing
Yankees game. Oh wow, we got to win that.
We got the Yankee game, we got the Knicks game, and we got the Giants game. So make sure we're going to be calling all three games at once.
So Tim, to answer your question, he's dead wrong for that, man. Like we all grown men at the end of the day. This is a profession. Right, I'm hired here to be as Daniel Jones, the professional quarterback of the New York Giants, and you're hired to be a professional head coach. Like you start throwing shit at me as one man to the next, I tune your ass up in the locker room, bro. You don't throw shit at me in public. So if my wife got to see this, my girlfriend got to see this, my father, my mother, my children got to see this, my colleagues got to see this.
Right.
Are you serious?
So he's showing them up.
Man, we don't do that. I think he was dead wrong, bro. No, we don't do that.
Al.
Disrespectful.
we know where Lester is on that one. He doesn't want to be disrespected on that.
Yeah, man.
I think Dable's fed up. I think Dable's fed up because he knows that there is a Daniel Jones rule coming from Maryland.
Okay.
And that he can't break the rule because it's based on him staying or leaving. So that's why he has to stick with Jones till that whatever that rule is that they themselves came to an agreement
But
on.
You're at a rule now that's 6 years old. I mean, let's be honest. As a 6-year-old, as your 6-year-old child, though, you should start knowing more right than wrong.
This guy gives us the best chance to win.
He says that, but do you think he means it?
But why is he still putting him in if he doesn't believe it?
Because he's got Drew Lock.
So look, in all honesty, though, bro.
He's got Drew Lock. That's the problem.
Why does he put
Jones does give us the best chance to win.
Okay.
I mean, compared to DeVito and Locke, Jones has all the physical skills.
Who won more games, though?
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that if DeVito had a worse offensive line, actually threw the ball downfield, connected, and won games.
I think they're looking at pure physical talent and skill set. The problem with Jones is this, man, and I meant to say it the last time I was up here. It's his processing chip. Like,
well, you did talk about his processing chip a little bit.
So I read a book in high school one time called The Contender, right?
Oh, actually read that too.
Yeah. So this guy had all the skill sets.
Right.
He didn't have that killer instinct.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And that's why I said I don't care what points you score. 1 point is as long as you win by one. Some guys are clutch, bro.
Right.
Some dudes are clutch. Like Jordan is clutch. Jordan ain't got to give you 55 to win. He can give you 25 and play hella defense.
Right.
You understand? Some guys just got that clutch gene. LeBron had to go to Miami to learn that shit from Wade.
Yeah, and
people
forget Chris Bosh.
And,
yeah,
but that's the thing. He elevates.
Yeah,
he elevates
and
the
Jones
team.
ain't got.
So we're saying that Daniel Jones is not elevating the team.
Bro.
No, he's not willing the team to win. Like Eli Manning. Eli Manning looked like just like a dumb quarterback,
bro.
For the first 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter came out.
He was clutch.
Eli could suck for the first quarter. You're right.
Started to just
find
people, get into the end zone, and then if we were down by like 10 points, 14 points, we were coming back.
Right.
Eli was clutch, bro.
We know we had a shot.
We got Eli being clutch. We know that. Big Al, I'm going to drop in Chris for a second.
All right.
So let Chris.
I can take the ring.
No, you can't take the ring. No, you can't take the ring. We're gonna get Chris back in here in a second because I want to ask about Eli being clutch.
I think he was. I think we took Eli for granted.
Did we?
Yeah,
Chris,
we did.
Did we take Eli? Did we take Eli for granted?
Oh shit!
As
yeah.
Giant fans, did
That-
we?
Shouldn't even be a question. It's
Yeah.
an obvious answer.
Mhm.
Like
Well,
sometimes,
they give us the obvious answer.
like we'd be upset when he threw a few picks here and there, but we didn't think about when. All right, like the helmet catch, everything else. He's done a lot of things that were above and beyond.
Right. Does Daniel Jones going into this Pittsburgh game? Does he lack that clutch factor?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I guess early, like when he first came out, he showed flashes of a deep ball,
Right.
Like a good consistent deep ball, right on target. But I haven't seen that in a while.
I haven't seen that shit.
Hold on
in 2
1
years.
second.
Yeah, it's just
No, I'm
very
good.
short.
Do I want to eat?
Very short little passes.
No, I'm good. You can just yell it. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Or when
You
he
know we're
throws it
professional
deep,
here.
It's way off target.
Sorry, they're asking me if I want to eat something.
That's just my.
I think it's over for him, bro.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
So you think is Daniel Jones wrapped this year? Craig from Sweden says 6 in 8 years. Let's say NFL peak careers, you do not see if you get play of another position. The NFL does. You do peak after 6 to 8 years. Daniel Jones is in year 6.
He is who he is.
Exactly.
He needs a fresh start as well, too.
So we're Dennis Green. We are who they thought they were at this point in time with Daniel Jones.
The kid needs a fresh start. We need a fresh start. You know, it didn't work out, man.
Can he get that fresh start someplace else?
Probably so as a backup.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever be a starter in the league
Yeah, me
after
neither.
we're done with him.
If you were another team in the NFL, just give me a thought process. What team do you? It's 2025.
Mhm.
What team next year do you think would take a flyer on Daniel Jones?
Woo.
I mean, looking at the landscape of the quarterback situation right now, because I mean, I didn't think Bo Nix is going to do what he did at this point in time. I mean, you do have a disaster over in Carolina, but there's not. I don't think there's many landing spots.
There
For the
isn't.
likes
Come
of
to think
Daniel
about it. Let's go through the divisions, right?
Okay.
You got Carr and this kid looks like he can play. Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler's actually
out
been
there.
doing well.
That's the NFC South, right?
Right. Yep.
So then you also got Kirk Cousins and Penix waiting in the clutch,
Right.
right? Baker found a home.
Yep. Baker
Right.
found on Tampa.
Carolina's probably the only team there. You know?
Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina's one.
But do you think looking at Carolina's situation, they could potentially have a top 2 pick again?
Right? And they could be in the camp. They can do what the Cardinals did a couple years ago when they got rid of Drew Rosen
And the Giants
drafted,
the
Murray.
Giants would have to waive Daniel Jones for him to have any type of salary situation that would be conducive to another team.
Wow.
Because no team is. I don't think Carolina would sit there and trade for him in reference to the pick and get and eat the rest of that contract that he has for another year and a half, 2 years.
They might have to just cut him, man.
I think they should.
They're
They
gonna
might have to just cut him
I
and
think-
just eat
I
the
think-
20, what is it, 22 million?
I think they should cut him. I mean, I do, but
What's
I know
the
it's going to
cap hit on him?
happen.
20, 22, 25?
22 million next year.
22. Okay, so they may have to just cut him.
Well, that's
man.
the
I
dead
don't
cap. That's
see
the
a
dead
team-
cap number for 22 million.
Yeah, because when you look at NFC West,
Greg from Sweden says he could see DJ on the 49.
oh hell no. Who they got out there? Who's Purdy's backup?
I would easily take Purdy over Daniel.
There's a hell no to that situation.
Yeah, who's Purdy's backup?
I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think that's
He
the
might
point.
be onto something there.
We got-
Greg, you might be
yeah.
onto something.
As we talk right now, we have the New York Giants on the field. We have who's number 55 out here coming out here to lead the Steelers with the terrible towel. We got Joey
Joey
Porter.
Porter, okay.
I thought it was Joey Porter. Joey Porter, of course, with Joey Porter Jr. also on the Steelers. Joey Porter Jr. is looking at him going, "That's my dad."
That's my dad.
He's giving him the dad moment. And we're going to be kicking off here shortly. What's the Knicks score? We got 31. Well, we got 31-30 right now for the Knicks. We have anything going on for the Yankees? We got to put that user. We got to put another user in timeout. We evidently have a moderator. She's just not doing a very good job. Joe Rep says Casey is going to bench Mahomes for Danny Dimes. We also have Jay Sports Card coming up. Says Daniel Jones to the Panthers. I still could see that if they picked him up.
I can see that.
Made for the Giants says there's a lot of backups in the NFL that are better than Daniel Jones. Are there?
Either way, I could see him going somewhere as a backup.
We have the New York. We have the New York Giants. We have Joseph kicking off right now for the New York Giants. They're going to be kicking off to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got a good crowd here in Pittsburgh. We got the Joe. We got a kick that's inside the end zone, and of course that play is not going to come out. The Giants are going to look at that going and go. We're not going to have to worry about that. We're going to have to run that back out again. We got Najee Harris, 100 yards and a touchdown in the last 2 straight games. Pickens since 2022. 16.5 yards of reception, the third in the NFL. And we got Ryan McLaurin with his second start at center.
Let's see what they do on defense.
We're gonna have to see what this Giant team does on defense because there is no Justin Fields backing up anyone. So Justin Fields is out today with a hamstring injury. We got Russell Wilson looking strong underneath center against this New York Giant vaunted defense on 1st and 10. We got a man in motion, and we got Russell Wilson. He's still calling out the snap, and we're going to go play action pass out to the outside, and we're looking at a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers to number 19. Russell
made the mistake not persuading to get in there.
Now, Phillips was the trailer on that play, guy. Phillips was a trailer on that play, guy. So we've been anointing Andre Phillips as the savior at the quarterback position, but he just got taken down for about 11 yards. So we also have the Steelers back at the line again. We got Russell Wilson, of course, under center. And we look like we're going to go to Najee Harris up the New York Giants middle for about a gain of 4.5, 5 yards. Are we worried about the Giant run game at all, guys?
We worried about
the Giant run game.
I'm not.
Okay. I mean, I should rephrase the Giants against the run.
Against the run?
We got
I think there won't be too many like breakaway plays. Like they'll kind of contain it, but they're gonna give a lot of yardage still.
We got a short pass from Russell Wilson for about 4 yards against McLeod. We look at it, we're about a yard short.
I think they can throw on us, not run on us.
Yeah,
I think so.
If the pass rush doesn't get there tonight, do you think there's gonna be an issue with the secondaries with the likes of Pickens?
I mean, no, I don't think so.
The Steelers are going a little bit up tempo here on 3rd and 1. They did that on 2nd down as well. We're going to have our handoff for the first down up the middle against the legs. We're at the 40-yard line at this point in time against the Giant defense. Looks like we got is anyone concerned about Bobby Okereke at this point in time?
He hasn't been the same.
He hasn't been. It's almost like the second year of Blake Martinez.
Yeah, when he started getting into Pokemon cards.
Yeah, when he got into we got the Steelers basically running almost a hurry-up style type offense. Coming back up against the line already without even waiting or without even thinking at this point in time. We got another handoff to Harris. He's going to go off for the bounce of the left tackle. He's moving. He's grooving. He's got at least 10 yards from Najee Harris. I mean, that's not what you want to see at this point in time against this Giant defense. They are running the ball. They're running at the Giants.
Now we're going to have to commit extra people in the box more often, and the pass is going to open up.
I need a new get off my lawn ramblings a minute, Gen X. So that's what's going to be coming up, guys. We got the Steelers back on 1st down shotgun formation. Looks like we got a penalty. Is it going to be a false start? Or was it timeout? We have Dexter Lawrence kind of hobbling off the field a little bit. It looks like it was a charge timeout to the Giants. It looks like it potentially could be a little bit of an ankle injury for Mr. Lawrence there. I'm not sure what's going on with him. No, it looks like it's just his left shoe is off. So we're okay with that. We're okay with the left shoe just being off. We're fine. I got a little bit worried about that, guy, so I'm not going to lie to you.
Me too.
You see Dexter Lawrence coming off. You're kind of thinking to yourself, something's not going to be right here. We got 12 minutes and 39 seconds into the first quarter.
Because who would fill in for him? Like DJ Davis?
You got Jordan Riley, you got DJ Davis. We got first down at about the 28 for the Steelers.
Number 94.
Oh.
And we're sitting here at the first down. We got again shotgun formation. Looks like we're going back to Najee Harris. No, not Najee Harris. We're going up for number 30, bringing it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Running against that vaunted Giant defense against the We're still going up the middle now. If we watch this, the way the play breaks down, again, he's just going basically off tackle and then running it back into the center of the field against his team.
I may have a short memory, but I'm pretty sure it's been run.
Yeah, right. Yes. Yeah.
What we did see,
I saw 2 passes, I think.
We did see 1 pass. We got Russell Wilson under center, 2 in the backfield. Russell Wilson looks like we're going to hand off again. We're going to go back up into the Giant line. This time the Giants stopped this play for about only a 2-yard gain. And look at that. Big Al. Big Al was all excited over there. That was only a 2-yard gain. As the Giants are ticking down the clock, moving down into. I mean, we're already in the red zone for the Steelers.
1-yard gain.
We have let's see, Russell Wilson's back in the shotgun formation. Look, he's looking right outside the Giant defense, and it's an easy touchdown to Mr. Pickens. So everyone, let's switch over to the Nick game. Because I think the Nick game is going to. We're looking at
It's
the
coming back. It's coming back.
36-31.
Oh,
It's
coming back. We got a face mask penalty. All right, so you know what?
We'll take that. Points off the board.
You know what the worst thing is, guys? Big Chris sits here and all of a sudden just goes like, "No, let's go to a different game." Man, I'm like sitting there going, "No, we can't do that." He's showing me the Nick game, 36-31 Knicks.
I was just updating you. That's all.
He was just up there. I know, man. I love you, man. You know this. Looks like he's whoa, he got bowled over. Lawrence is bowled over that guy. But he went right in the middle. Pickens went right in the middle of that secondary.
That was kind of a busted coverage.
That was a busted coverage. Again, no pressure for the defense. We had a rolling pocket with Russell Wilson. At this point in time, also with Russell Wilson back in the shotgun formation, 2nd and 24 on about the Giants' 28-yard line, it looks like here. We're down to 2 seconds on the clock. Here he goes, and we're going to have another delayed handoff up the middle for about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
At least it was a short game.
It was a short game. We're going to, the Steelers had it at 2nd and 24. Tomlin's looking very pensive at this point in time. He's looking. He's like.
I feel like that's how he always.
He's like.
Was that?
I feel like that's how Tomlinson always.
Tomlinson always looks like that. I know Tomlinson. I've met Tomlinson. I worked Tomlinson over in Tampa. So yes, he still had that. So he still the
3rd and 20.
Look, we got 3rd and 20 right here. We got Russell Wilson in the shotgun formation. Let's
Where's
see
the
here.
pass rush on 3rd and
Where's
20?
no pass rush? Going back up to the middle of the field. Number 30 back to the original line of scrimmage. And it looks
Field
like
goal.
we're going to bring out the field goal here on 4th and 11.
At least we held him to 3.
We held him. We held him to 3. Big Al is sitting there going, we held him to 3. We still got the Yankees 0-0. We got the Knicks kicking it at, I don't know what the score is. What's Big Al? We got 36-40 against Cleveland here right now for the New York Knicks. We got Greg coming on the flag. And he goes, what's that pressure reel? What's good, Tim? Everything's good. Everything's always good.
Was that a 31-yard?
We got a 31-yard field goal here with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left in the quarter, and it's now a 3-0 Pittsburgh lead at this point in time. Oh, Russell.
It's only 3.
Russell, it's only 3. You know what?
It's only 3. Yes. It's not 7.
It's not 7. You got to look at it in a good way. It's not 7. It's only 3. You got
3rd and 20. No pass rush. None whatsoever.
And guys, I look at Daniel Jones, and I don't even want to tell you what I think when I look at him when I see him on this. How come Daniel Jones doesn't have any national commercials? Dexter Lawrence is now doing Chunky Soup.
Right.
Chunky.
He is down, and I love those commercials. You have Daniel Jones now doing. He's not even doing a Rod Tidwell ad for a waterbed company. We don't see him anywhere.
So in the media mecca of the world.
In the media mecca of the world, you want to come here to basically show your wares.
Right.
But at this point in time, we're not even doing anything.
It's because nobody wants to pay him for anything.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
They can't hear the sound effects I'm playing, guys. That's what makes it even funnier.
The fact that he's in the media mecca of the world.
Media mecca of the world.
Right.
Outside of Los Angeles.
Outside of Los Angeles, he's in New York market.
Right.
And the fact that you don't see any what's his jersey sales, man? You don't see any type of endorsements or
hold on, I'm gonna look up his jersey sales.
I'm looking it up right now. Let's see. 2 jersey sales.
He sold 2.
He sold 2. So for the fan base, right? That's so split and divided.
Right.
Look at what the NFL is saying to you when they promote a Giants game. it was Saquon Barkley and the New York Giants.
Yes, number 26 was always there.
Right, number 26 was the face of the franchise. Right. Now it's a rookie, Malik Neighbors.
Number one.
That's the face of the New York Giants.
Stole a number.
The marketing team tells you, the Giants marketing team tells you what you need to know about this particular quarterback.
I think that tells you right then and there. Hurst for Real says that Tomlin looks like Omar Epps. Now I have a question. I got a question though, guys. Is it Omar Epps from the program or Omar Epps from Major League 2? And then there was silence. It's the sound of silence. Oh, we got Jennifer coming in and saying yes,
Sadly,
no touchdown.
I haven't seen either of those.
You haven't seen any of those movies? Oh, you're young. T-Brad says we have the Panthers next week. So no, we don't have the Panthers next week. We have Washington next week. Don't we have Washington next week? Isn't it Washington? And then we also have Jennifer says Jones first play, force hit ball to leap. Oh, I don't think we have.
Washington team is coming off.
Let's see here. Steelers, I give you a 4th rounder for Justin Fields. I don't know if I'd give Steelers a 4th rounder for Justin Fields. I don't think Steelers would take it.
No, I think the Steelers view Justin Fields as a developmental piece and their eventual starter. So they have him behind Russ.
Yeah. Giants take the kickoff to the 30-yard line
next season.
You think they're going to start him next season?
So they signed Russ to a 1-year contract, right?
Yep. 1 year. This is his last year for Russell Wilson.
Yeah. So
but they didn't pick up the 5th-year option for Justin Fields.
They didn't.
No.
Oh, wow.
So they could literally have no quarterback room. Daniel Jones has been sacked a league-leading 21 times, most in the NFL going into week number 8. Everyone that do not know, this is my Melonia's voice in reference to play calling. We got Daniel Jones back in the shotgun formation. Hard to see through my lights. Daniel Jones with a handoff up the middle. It looks like we got ourselves about a 4-yard game.
I want to see Tracy in the passing game a little more.
I think who was that?
I think it was Tracy.
I think that was Tracy. I'd like to see Tracy a little bit more in the passing game. He is a wide receiver by trade in college. He played a little bit of running back.
It was Eric Gray.
It was the Gray Ghost. It was not the Gray Ghost. We know it wasn't Eric Gray.
He would have fumbled it.
We know that because Eric Gray would have fumbled. We got 2nd and 5 for the Giants. We got Jones being in the shotgun formation. Another delayed handoff. Looks like we're going to have about 3rd and 2 at this point in time. Most
that hole's closed up real quick.
Most teams script their plays. I don't know if Dable scripts his plays, but if they're scripting their plays, they need to change the script. Let's see, the Steelers defense pass
3rd and 1.
About 3rd and 1. Steelers only blitz on 17% of pass plays on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got this first down. We got
the Steelers have only allowed 14.4 points, which is the second least in the NFL. We have the Giants. It's almost looking like the tush push. We went with the Philly special, also known as the tush push.
We went with the rotten apple.
We went with the rotten apple and everything else that we have going on over here tonight. And it looks like Daniel Jones is saying, "Don't do that again because my head still hurts."
Tonight, man.
DJ looks tuned in tonight. He's got Theo. He's got
when that pressure zone's coming. Let's see.
Let's see if they actually throw a ball here. Dable's looking at his play sheet intently. We've now run every play in the shotgun formation since we've started this drive, which was on the 30-yard line, which is smart. Daniel Jones looking back. No pocket presence whatsoever. And he got himself a big play pass and Jerry Slayton down the middle. I've told all you guys.
Slayton. Was that his first read?
That was his first. I think that was his only read.
It probably was.
I think that was the only read at this point in time. Daniel Jones not feeling the pressure, took the big hit by number 56, but drops it down. A big play down towards the middle of the field to Slayton. Nice catch.
Was the second read.
Nice catch by Slayton.
It was. Yes, Slayton was the second read. He got
this wouldn't be me if I didn't say this, but if he led him a little further, it would have been a touchdown.
All right.
Chris is looking at me like,
juice on it.
He had to wait for the ball.
He had to wait for the ball to come back up. We got 4 seconds left here on the clock. We got Daniel Jones looking back again.
He dumps it off.
He dumps it off to Tracy. It was Tracy. He brings it all the way down.
That's why he needs to be in shotgun, because
needs-
that offensive line ain't gonna hold long enough.
Well, I think you're right. I don't think the offensive line
process.
is going to hold it on enough right here.
I think he needs to
Daniel Jones, but again, takes another blindside hit almost. I don't think he still hasn't sensed that pressure. Nice catch by Tyrone Tracy. Daniel Jones with the pressure right in his face again, because that's usually when he can't see it, when he's right in front of him. We have Giants are 42% in the red zone right now. Daniel Jones is under center. We can get ourselves a first down before we can get ourselves a touchdown if we have to. 5 seconds on the play clock. Daniel Jones with the handoff. Tracy, we got stopped in the backfield for about a loss of 3. Tackled by number 50.
I was kind of hoping they tried a short pass there to get.
I was hoping they would. Hopefully we're not playing for field goals. Evan Neal playing tonight? Is he still in the milk carton? Jennifer wants to know. It's the tush push. We also got big play Slay, and we got big old Greg coming and says, how bad is DJ just reads off the play wrist? Well, he has to read off the play wrist. That's okay.
Nobody blocked the linebacker. Nobody.
No one ever blocks for it. We got the terrible towels out right here on 3rd and 7. New York Giants in shotgun formation. Here we go. Daniel Jones. Oh, could he be checking out of a play?
Wow.
He better hurry up because there's only 3 seconds left on the clock.
2,
3, 1, and
delay of game.
Delay a game. Delay a game by Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys.
Delay a game 5 yards.
Took way too long trying
to check out. We got ourselves a delay game penalty. It's a 5-yard penalty. We're going to move that to 3rd and 12.
Now it's got to be a pass, in my opinion.
It looked like he was going to check out of the play. It looks like he was checking out. We're now 3rd and 12 with 6 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first quarter.
If you don't get it, get a field goal.
If you don't get it, get a field goal. Move on from there. That's it. But we're sitting here now at 3rd and 12. I'm trying to see who's the starting lineup. Well, Ellimore Fudd, who they said was out, is actually playing.
Okay. That's good.
He's playing.
Yeah.
We had a pregame assessment that he wasn't going to be in. We got Daniel Jones back in shotgun formation, about the 18-yard line. We got a quick pass out to Wandale Robinson. Why am I not shocked that the Giants are going to go play tit for tat and go for the field goal game?
You can't expect that many yards of yak.
Cloud of dust.
It makes me want to yak seeing the sometimes Daniel Jones play. At 4th and 5, why not just go for it? You're 2 and 5. Why not just go for it? I mean,
I would tie it up.
You're going to check down
I would
short.
just take that field goal.
I'll take the points, yeah.
We have
At least it's a short field.
We have a 29-yard field goal attempt by Joseph. Here we go here. Drum roll, please. Steelers are looking pensive. Here goes the line. Here's the kick. And it splits the uprights. We are now at a 3-3 tie. What's the Knicks game at? Knicks are at, what are the Knicks at?
50-45.
We got 50-45. We have the Yankees losing by 2 right now.
Oh, wow.
Those that do not know, the
really?
Yankees are down by 2 already.
Oh, wow.
I'm using. Who hit a home run? Friedman hit a home run. The ex-Brave comes in strong with a big hit and a big home run. We need the win.
It's a wrap.
Well, if we lose tonight, they're down to 3-0. If they lose tonight. Oh my God. Lester, let's bring in Big L for a minute here.
Big L.
Big L. Swap. Switch. He's eating. Tell him to bring his food. Tell him to bring the food. You're sitting there all alone, man.
You won't be on camera.
Hold on right now. Hold on 1 second. Come here. No, come here.
He's going to propose to you.
Come here. Come on.
Are you proposing to him?
Come on. Stand up. Come on. Here we go. No, I'm not joking. Come on. Here you go. I am presenting this to you. No. Here you go. This is for you. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on. He thinks I'm joking. Come on. Hurry up before they change my mind. Come on. I got 5 more. Get over here and get this ring. Psych. There you go. No, that's for you. No, come on. You're going to insult me?
Been there, done that.
No, seriously. I'm going to let you have that.
You're not on camera today.
Give him that ring. Yes. Mrs. Online Big Blue. No, she did it. Listen. She's a short one, and I'm afraid of her.
You got the gold?
Do you want the gold one instead?
That's the gold.
You want the gold one?
And it says LT on the side.
You want that one?
Yeah, right there.
There you go. There you go.
LT on the side. 56.
We're giving Lawrence Taylor rings away.
Yeah, right there, 56.
Go ahead, man. It goes with the outfit. You know what? I meant to tell you, it goes with the hat. It goes with the hat.
It says right there, 56.
We got Zagatak coming in here. It says, Aikman stole your comment on Jones stepping in the bucket. Wait a minute, he did? I've been watching the game, but evidently Troy Aikman just stole my comment about Daniel Jones stepping in the bucket. I'm a little upset about that now. Let's say field stays in field goal range by Jennifer. We got Joe Rev coming into Danny field goals. We also got Jennifer coming into the game is on the board. Daniel Jones survived another week. Greg Gaffis said, send a ring to Sweden. I'd send you a ring, Greg. Greg, all you got to do is ask, man.
Right? That's some bad shit. Yeah.
That's all you got to do is ask, man. I will send you a ring. We got the Giants kicking off. Right? Take it. Swap it out.
Take it.
Now that you can't get it off.
Now you got it.
Now that you can't get it off.
Now you got to take it.
Now you got to take it. The Steelers have only had 3 head coaches since 1969. You got Knowles, Cowher, and Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin's been on the Steelers since 2007. Cowher has been up there since 92 to 2006. And you had Chuck Knowles from 96 to 91. It is 3-3 right now. You know what? That's better than the Yankee score. Who's texting me?
We definitely got to get better at stopping the run.
It's better than the Yankees. It's better. We have the Russell Wilson under center right now. Looks like we got ourselves a 2-man in the backfield. We have a handoff going up the middle. It's another run. It was a nice, it was a nice cutback into the middle of the field, which is kind of surprising to me that they went towards the center of what should be the strength of the New York Giant defense. And then there was silence. We got Russell Wilson back in the hurry-up offense at 2nd and 4. Right now, Russell Wilson under center. A little bit of a play-action fake. He's got a blindside man coming. We got Pickens. Looking like we had a slip there on the field. And number 80 is taking it up. Who's number 23? Who was number 23 that got
that slipped? Yeah.
That slipped at that point in time? Evidently, I need a drink of water. I'm getting a drink of water.
Oh, he just slipped.
Yeah,
looks like he did slip in coverage there. I can't hear. What about it? Oh, I'll text you. Yeah, I'll text you. Got Russell Wilson back under center again. Handoff going back off tackle. Back off tackle. Looks like we're going to go. Taking it down to the 10-yard line of the New York Giants. The Steelers are running at will at this point in time.
They cannot stop the run.
Big L's like, I got nothing.
So far this year, we've been pretty decent.
Yeah.
We're getting gas. We're getting gashed. We're getting all those things.
Yeah, Bobby O.
Bobby Okereke is just not playing well this year. I mean, we talk about Deontay Banks' dog, and that Bobby Okereke's had a couple of plays. Giants going back up into the strength of the Giants line, run it down to about the 4-5 yard line at this point in time as well.
This is an easy field goal.
We got another easy field goal percentage. We got we're kind of running almost an up-tempo game here for the Steelers, and we're only 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Got Russell Wilson under center, looking back, no pressure whatsoever. And it looked like a nice play by the New York Giants there. Looked like Pinnock coming up like 7-up.
That was Russell Wilson.
That was Russell Wilson.
That was way off.
Listen, come on. I'm giving Pinnock I'm giving him some props. Can we give Pinnock some props here? Let's watch the replay again. At least he was there with the player. Actually, no. It looks like number 11 cut the wrong route. If he stays in if number 11 stays in his route, that is a touchdown. Tomlin, of course, is a little bit upset right now. We have ourselves 3rd and goal. The Steelers in shotgun formation at this point in time. Russell Wilson stepping back. Looks like Azeez Ojulari stepping up. Russell Wilson at this point in time.
Oh, he tipped it.
He tipped the pass. Sexy tips the pass. We got 4th and goal here for the Giants.
I thought we had an interception.
I thought we had an interception at this point in time. Turns out it was not an interception. I thought Russell Wilson could have ran at least for. I think Russell Wilson could have at least ran for a touchdown potentially. And it looks like the ball was.
Yeah, the
let's
ball
see,
was
was the
tipped.
ball tipped? No.
No.
That was
Yeah,
Isaiah
Simmons.
Simmons. Isaiah Simmons with the ball with the tip. The Steelers going to line up for a 25-yard field goal.
He does have a height
Trying to
line.
go for a 6-3 lead here at the Shannon Rose in Clifton, New Jersey. We have the snap, we have the kick, and we got ourselves a 6-3 ball game with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
They're running the ball down our throats. It's pretty bad.
It is a pretty bad scenario. It's a pretty bad situation right now.
It ain't gonna
Exactly.
be pretty.
They didn't score a touchdown.
it ain't gonna be
They
pretty.
held them. No touchdown scored.
They are holding up like that. Gotta slow down that run now.
Yeah, they got to slow down that run a little bit. I mean, I'm not liking the progression of this running game at this point in time, guys. I think if we take a look at this, they are with this up-tempo offense, they are more than running at will against the New York Giants. It's been the fact that, and I love, we've run into this about playing good teams before. They have a propensity or a tendency to shoot themselves in the foot, and I think that's what we're looking at a little bit here for the Steelers. Even though we did see some good defensive plays, I'm still giving Pinnock that play. Big L's just eating.
Pinnock.
I'm giving love to Pinnock. I also want to give big love and a big shout out to the Shannon Rose here in Clifton, New Jersey, who is hosting us here at the Online Big Blue New York Giants Straight Talk. You're going to be able to listen to the podcast tomorrow. If you didn't get a chance to hear the first hour and a half of the show, we're going to stream on here for a little bit longer. We're going to see what's going on because we got a long ride heading back home soon too. So we have to make sure that we're watching the clock just like the New York Football Giants. I want Zach Attack. If you're in the chat, I want to hear about the Troy Aikman stealing my stepping in the bucket comment, because I've been talking about stepping in the bucket now for I don't know how long, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, guys, what are we doing? Are we going to sit here now and try to matriculate the ball down the field with these runs with going to Singletary?
No, he knows he's got no shot.
But we have to get the passing game going.
He's got to play action.
Even if it is shorter passes.
Do you think we're setting up the pass with the run? I mean, you normally do that, but do you think we're setting up the play action? I mean, is this going to be a Seattle game from 4 years ago where the Giants ran, and then took that shot deep with Colt McCoy against that win with during the first year of the Joe Judge? Or do you think that this is just what the Giants are? They're going to run, get their 3, get those 4 yards, and then I'm a little disappointed that 3rd and 12 in the red zone, we dump it down 4 yards.
Yeah, we go to Papa Smurf.
We go to Papa Smurf.
Yeah.
And I don't want to break the news to you, but he does want to Smurf the whole day long.
Yeah.
I would like to see some more passing on earlier downs.
We got the Steelers kicking off right here. It looks like it's a short kick. It's in the kick box. The New York Giants are taking it out. They're at the 30, and we're at the 35. Looks like we're bringing it up to about the 33-yard line at this point in time. Here we go with the vaulted New York Giants offense. Malik Neighbors has not got involved. How are you going to get Malik at 6 feet, 200 pounds, 6th overall pick? How do you get Malik in the groove here? He looks like he hasn't been in the groove since coming back that concussion.
Come back or the short game and just hope he gets yacked.
Can we hit it with a slant?
You can hit him with anything you want. You can hit him with a brick. You may just end up in jail.
He'll probably still catch
No,
us.
we need him to play.
We need him to play. All right, so we're not going to hit Malik Neighbors with a brick. That would be bad. We got Malik Neighbors going out wide here against, it looks like Joey Porter Jr. We got Daniel Jones in the shotgun formation. Daniel Jones back
thank you. Have a
at
good
this
one.
point in
Take care.
time. It was a pleasure to meet you. We got the run up the middle. Looks like I can't see. It looks like we got a fake. We got a big run by Tyrone Tracy. Looks like he wasn't going to be stopped. He wasn't going to be denied. Looks like we're about it. I'm going to say that's going to be a face mask.
I think
I'm going to say it's a face mask. No, it's a holding against the New York Giants. Holding versus the Giants. Of course, we That big play is going to come back.
Where's the hold?
We got right there.
Oh,
we
come
have
on.
You just can't see it at that angle.
He never really yanked him. He never
Schmitz was Jingleheimer Schmitz was there with the hold.
No, it was on Runyon.
It was Runyon?
Yeah,
I thought it was
Runyon.
61. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it looked like 61 to me, but okay. We
They
have
called it on Runyon.
we have Hubbard. Who's number? So we have Hubbard starting today because I see number 70 out there as well. We have 1st and 16 for Daniel Jones. And it's another short pass
There we
to
go.
shockingly Wandale Robinson. Wandale Robinson, like he brings back to about the original line of scrimmage. We have 2 minutes and 31 seconds in the first quarter. We have 6-3 Steelers here. We got second down coming up strong here, coming up like 7-up, coming up like there's no tomorrow. We have thin Brian Dable. If you missed it before, we talked about how we don't enjoy thin Brian Dable. We have the yards per target downfield, something I've been talking about. It's only 4.3 yards for the New York Giants. We have 2nd and 8 with 2 minutes in the first quarter. We got Daniel Jones in shotgun formation. Looks like Theo Johnson in motion. We got Daniel Jones handing it off. Big hole up the middle for Tracy for the first down. Bringing it about to the Giants. Bringing it about the Giants 45-yard line. No flag.
I think it's safe to say Singletary was off that starting job.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't-
Tracy.
Why did you spend
I don't
money on
think
him?
I don't think Singletary. That's what we. You know, we missed out on the motor. Our run defense is getting smashed and crushed, but that's our red zone defense is playing good, says James Stein.
I think just his versatility alone,
You could've
and he
signed
is
Saquon
more
with that one.
athletic. So overall, he is going to be our RB1 eventually.
We got Tyrone Tracy 1st and 10 for about the 45-yard line of the New York
You can't
Football Giants.
replace that man.
Daniel Jones looks like we're probably Singletary in the backfield. Daniel Jones with a fake handoff. Picking up another screen. Going over to Theo Johnson.
Yeah.
Theo Johnson looks like he's going to be about a yard short.
Another
It's coming
rookie
back.
actually putting in with some work.
We got Theo Johnson coming back. I think we got ourselves another holding penalty here right now. And a big play by Israel downfield.
Oh, illegible.
That's going to probably be on the center. Normally, when you get that ineligible man down, no, it's on Chris Hubbard, who, of course, we've just noticed that just came for the New York
Oh, he
Giants.
took over Azudu.
He took over for the Azudu. He took over for Joshua Azudu.
Hubbard.
That's Hubbard, who we
Hubbard.
just got the former.
No, it's the other dude.
Yeah,
It's
no,
San
you're
Francisco.
thinking
Signed him from the
Humphreys.
practice
Yeah.
squad.
You're thinking.
Hubbard,
That's right, from the 49. You're thinking the Humpty Dance. We have the sitting here
Come on,
first
let's
and
do the
fifth.
hump.
Let's do me, baby. We got the Giants on the 40-yard line of their own 40-yard line. Daniel Jones back in the pocket. Here comes the pressure.
Oh.
Dump off to another screen
Let's
pass.
go.
And it looks like we're bumbling, we're stumbling. It looks like we're about 7-yard shorts of a first
That
down.
flag came
We got
a little
ourselves
late.
another late flag coming in
Yeah.
here, guys. We got ourselves Devin Singletary.
Just
Looks like
blame
he's
the
got the big play with 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Personal foul.
Oh, we
Yeah.
Roughing the
got
passer, roughing the passer at number 56 against Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones finally having a positive play.
Positive.
sacrifices his
That's the
body.
Daniel
There we
Jones
go.
contribution right there.
He's got himself a positive play for a change.
Who cares how he got the first down? He got the first down.
There you go. The Daniel Jones contribution.
We have the Daniel Jones Express here. That's what we're going to refer to it as. We got the Daniel Jones Express. That was Alex Highsmith coming up with the big penalty, number 56.
It's called taking one for the team.
Took one for the team. 31 seconds in the first quarter. We have the 6-3 game. We're looking at here the Giants on about the 38 of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Daniel Jones back in shotgun formation, man in motion. There's the snap. Daniel Jones looking pensive, throwing deep towards the end zone to league neighbors, and he
Where's the
overthrew.
flag? He held him.
He overthrew
held
him.
him.
He also overthrew him, but
He did.
you have to have what they refer to. Brian Dable's enthusiastically upset on that play.
It does look like a hand was.
He looks like right there. Joey Porter Jr.'s got a step. No, he did not hold him.
Oh, he did not.
He did not. He did not hold him. It was just that's it.
Yeah. Right there. Right there. The last little tug.
Refer to that as incidental. Guys, this is why girls don't play the game. That's referred to as incidental contact. 2nd and 10 for the New York Giants. Daniel Jones back in shotgun formation, hands the ball off. We're looking on the side. The Steeler defense is not. Looks like we got ourselves about a 4-yard game with about 6 seconds. It looks like that's going to be the last play of the game for Tyrone Tracy. And that was going to be 3rd and 7 going into the start of the second quarter. That's the New York Giants. Dable
We got a
is
ball
not
game,
happy.
guys.
I am glad to see passing down the field.
We are
Rather
glad to see
successful
some
or not.
throws down the field, but he did. Let's be honest. There. I would say you said 200 yards. You did say 200. You did say that. I could see that now. I can see that now. What do we got here? We got Jennifer. What do we got? The neighbors help. We also got here wheels coming off for now. No, we're going good. Can we stop our right now the shotgun formation, please? We have a fullback. Jennifer says almost in field goal distance. Mara pissed. Do you think we're going for a field goal, guys? We got 3rd and 7. Going to go starting up into the second quarter.
I think
he's got to tie the game.
Is this?
it's got to be some kind of pass.
Is this field
or
goal
if you
country?
don't get the pass, go
As
for
like we
field
call
goal.
it.
He's gonna want to tie the game.
For those that do not know, of course, we are live here at the Shannon Rose in Clifton, New Jersey, hanging out here with Big L Gigante, Chris for the love of MMA. We have Swing Culture TV out on the other side. We have Mrs. Online Big Blue looking. I don't know what she's doing, but she's playing with her hair over there in the corner. And we have the Yankees still losing 2-0. Looking very fashionable, waving.
Right.
Losing 2-0 right now, and the Yankees are. And we have the what's the next score?
The Knicks.
The Knicks score at 52-45. What was that? The end? Is that the half?
Hold on, no, that must have just needed to be refreshed.
Oh God! You know this is what I have to deal with, guys. We're not refreshing scores now.
No, it's halftime.
It is. It was halftime for the New York Knicks. It's 52-45 for the New Yorks against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I always want to say the Cleveland Browns.
Oh,
All right.
Actually, it looks like they just started.
All right, looks like we just kicked off into the third quarter with the New York Knicks up 52-54, or 45, I'm sorry. All right, guys, what do we think about the first quarter?
Well, I like seeing some passing down the field, some attempts, whether successful or not. And at least we've held them to field goals. So it's some good points.
We got some good points. We take the good, we took the bad. And there we already have the facts of life. Sorry. I know, Chris, you don't know that stuff.
You're probably right.
Chris is looking at me like, well, damn, if I was that old, I'd probably know these comments as well. Oh, my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. We got the New York Giants now on 3rd and 7. Looking at about the, what are we about, the 33-yard line over here on the side of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I can't tell if we got ourselves a false start. We got ourselves a false start against the New York Football Giants.
74.
Who's number 74? We got Van Roten here with the false start. We have Van Roten coming in here. Steelers are winning right now 6-3. We had 5. Yeah, it was Runyon last. Well, no, the hold was on Schmidt because it was 61. So we have 15 seconds. We're sitting here at 3rd and 12 right now. We're sitting there. We're in field goal range almost. Do we think it's going to be a short drop off to a running back out of the backfield? We got Daniel Jones shotgun formation, man in motion. Here comes the rush against the Steelers, and we looks like we are going to be about 5 yards short. I'm going to say we're about 5 yards short of the first down. We are 4th down. I think we have the crowd here saying they should go for it at this point in time. At this point in time, I would actually take the points. You never take with this offense and the way the Steelers are only giving up 14 points. It's 4th and 2. I think you.
You're 2 and 5.
Yeah, I think a little.
What are you waiting for?
The crowd is saying we're 2 and 5. What are you waiting for? Dayball's looking like a Chicago Cub. We got Porter and Daniel against Neighbor. We're on the 25-yard line. We got Daniel Jones shotgun formation. Neighbors in motion. We're rolling out the pocket to Daniel Jones. We got ourselves a first down to Malik Neighbors, bringing it in to about the 24-yard line.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I told you got to feed that commercial.
We got the State Farm commercial coming out here. I like that one.
Kevin Arnold Schwarzenegger, like a good neighbor.
State Farm is down. What do you mean?
Yeah,
We got here we go. Giants first down. Going back to the line here. Neighbors, third player in the NFL history with 40 receptions in his first 6 games. Daniel Jones scouting the field in the shotgun formation. Man in motion. Daniel Jones with the snap. A handoff to the. Looks like we got We got Singletary. We are running that.
We're running that rock.
We're running the rock. We're running the rock at will at times here against the Steelers.
They're catching them on these, like,
They are catching them off guard with these running plays. I'm glad that the Steelers can't figure out what the hell's going on here. We got it's still 6-3 New York Giants sitting here with 13 minutes and 20 seconds.
Can we punch
we
it
have
in, y'all?
second and 2. And
need
Big
to
L
punch
wants
it
to
in.
know, can we
gotta
punch
get
it in?
within the 10?
Can we
gotta
punch this in to get this in the end zone? Can we get the score? We've said it before. You drive for show, you putt for dough. Daniel Jones under center on
One more
second and
first
2.
down,
I'm thinking they're going to run the ball here.
We got
No, we got ourselves a fake handoff. We got Daniel Jones rolling, but we have some laundry out on the field. Though I believe that's coming back. I believe that's coming back again. We got ourselves a touchdown. We got ourselves a flag on the play.
Shift.
Illegal shift against the New York Giants on Malik Neighbors. Negates
the tight end, man hurts.
Negates the man hurts touchdown.
Yeah, he got a set, man.
He's got to stop. Malik Neighbors does not stop. You have to. When you go in motion, you have to come to a complete stop. Neighbors did not complete the complete stop.
Yeah.
Cost Van Hertz the touchdown for the New York Football Giants. We still have 2-0 for the Los Angeles Dodgers over the Yankees. You got to watching the play again. But Neighbors did not come to that complete stop like he's supposed to. We have to sitting here again now, 2nd and 7 for the New York Giants.
You got to pass it again here.
Giants sitting here. Let's see here. Daniel Jones once again fake at the play to Daniel Jones. They cut it off for Daniel Jones, and we got ourselves a drop.
Almost threw it.
And we have ourselves another flag. Could it be another roughing the passer penalty on the Steelers?
Is that a roughing the passer?
Could it be a roughing the passer penalty on
That'd
out of
be
bounds hit
nice.
on Daniel Jones? I'm not 100% sure. Or it could be another illegal shift. It looks like they're talking to the Steelers, so that means it could potentially against the 2 penalties.
Yeah.
We have false start on the Giants. Wait, is there 2 plays? That penalty is declined. So it's going to be.
Walk it back.
We're walking it back. We're walking it back. Oh, and here comes the egg rolls. Thank you, my darling. We got ourselves. Oh my God, the Giants are proverbially what they refer to as shooting themselves in the foot here.
Yeah.
And we got ourselves another. Thank you. All right, we're going now. We're going 3rd and 8. We're sitting here about the 22-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Daniel Jones in shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers set. We got a 3-man rush against there. We got I think he's out of bounds. We had a pass to the corner from Malik Neighbors. I thought he was out of bounds. It looks like the side judge is calling him out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be 4th and 8. Let's take a look on this play here. We got 1 foot in. No, he is out of bounds. He did not. Neighbors could not drag that 2nd foot in.
Damn. Still, that was a nice catch to keep your eye on the ball and come back.
Animated Davo's back.
And the Giants are going themselves to the field goal.
That's a smart move.
You're a 2-5 team. You can't keep shooting yourself in the foot here with these penalties. Yeah, and the New York Giants tie the score up 6-6 with 12 minutes and 39 seconds here in the 2nd quarter. Dable is not happy.
He's fired up.
That Dable is coming out of the box.
No, at least besides the penalties, I'm seeing some semblance of an actual NFL offense.
You got to give it to Malik.
They're getting the ball down in the red zone. They're just not punching it in. But we're doing the same to the Steelers, so at least it's acceptable right now.
Where did Lester go? And drop him back in.
They pull you right in.
They trick you. It's Al Pacino in Godfather 3. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in again. Sorry, I know Chris, you don't know that analogy either. Chris, for the love of MMA, really doesn't know any analogies with your hair. He's still looking at us like, what the hell is wrong with these people?
No. The Godfather, I did watch The Godfather.
You got to talk into the mic. You got to talk into the mic. You got to remember, we're not just at a bar. Actually, I think we are. We got Big Greg coming up saying, what is Big Greg coming up? Coming up like 7 up. Coming up 50 yards of penalties. We got 50 yards of penalties right now for the Giants. We have the Yankees still down 2-0. We have the Knicks. What are the Knicks doing?
They're up 60 to
61.
54.
61 to 54 right now by the New York Knicks. We got Matthew. What does Matthew have to say here? Matthew says, let's see if DJ doesn't disappear after the halftime. He is a first half Cinderella. Is Daniel Jones a first half Cinderella, guys?
He's a full game Cinderella.
He's a full game Cinderella. Look at how many people we have. I'm like 81 people are still watching this shit.
Because you know when the clock starts midnight, it's going to turn ugly.
When the clock strikes midnight, it's going to be ugly. We have the Knicks up by 10 right now. The Yankees down by 2. And we have some really good egg rolls here at the Shannon Rose in Clifton, New Jersey. Those who do not know, we got Big L Gigante. We got Christopher Love MMA. We got Swing Culture TV hanging around here somewhere as I don't know where.
These Yankees need to do something.
Defense.
The Yankees have to get something. They got to get something on the board.
Jalen Brunson
For
2.
Jalen Brunson just dropped a beauty of a dime to take the Knicks up by 10. Poor Malik Neighbors. We're gonna break down the play here from Malik Neighbors. He didn't catch it. Okay, now moving on to the next play. Well, he actually did catch it. He just didn't catch it in bounds. If Malik Neighbors does not save Daniel Jones, do you think that the Giants have any chance to continue what they're doing right now against the 5-2 Pittsburgh Steelers? Yeah, Tim, I do think they do. I think my crew has forgot they're supposed to be calling the game with me.
They've got to keep Neighbors involved, and if they can't, there's no way to win it. Like I don't know, they can't just dink and dunk the whole way. Steelers are gonna figure some way out.
And you got to score a touchdown.
Exactly, and you need touchdowns.
You got to score a touchdown.
You need to either be within the 10 and punch that in running it, or you need a pass.
And next time you better set yourself.
Giants kicking off here with 12 minutes and 39 seconds. They kick it into the end zone. We got ourselves a touchback for the Giants, for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
But it's all the signs of a bad team.
Yeah.
The two touchdowns called back by penalties. A combined 7 penalties so far, and 0 for 4 in the red zones for touchdowns for both teams right now. I mean, are the Steelers playing down to the Giants level? Yeah, Tim, they might be.
Yes. Definitely. We haven't done anything spectacular on defense.
We got Russell Wilson under center on the 20-yard line. Giants looking like they're calling a blitz. Russell Wilson calling out the mic. Sitting there going back. Fake hands off. Looks like he's going to check down a little bit, and he drops the ball. That's what we refer to as the Giant way. Yep. We'll take what we can get.
Daniel Jones contribution.
That was actually a good pass. Just didn't catch. Straight up dropped it. I think in some ways the Steelers are playing down to the Giants level when we watch some of these plays.
Like that.
Yeah.
That was just a mistake.
He had an open field. He literally could have moved it on. We got Drew Phillips started playing the 7th game this season. He missed week 4 with a calf injury. We got the New York Giants in shotgun formation. I'm the Giants. The Steelers handing off the ball. Najee Harris leaps over the Giant defender. Leaps over the Giant defender. Leaps over. And it looks like he leaped over Dante Banks. We had a quick pitch to Najee Harris. Here he goes, and he jumps over. We had Banks going low, Najee Harris going high. Whoops. I wish we had a camera on that. That is what they refer to as a whoopsie moment.
Yeah.
We got the Pittsburgh Steelers on about their 45-yard line. Russell Wilson under center, man in motion for the Steelers. Looks like we got ourselves about we got 3 wide receivers set. We got a roll out to Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson and skips past and a jump for a pass. He don't to the bang boogie. Said up to boogie. So rookie with a boogie to be. We'll sit there and we look at the pass. Sorry about that. That just came out all wrong. That just came out the wrong way. We got 11 minutes and 53 seconds. That was looks like it was a good hit on Russell Wilson, which caused an errant pass. We're now 2nd and 10 for the Steelers. We got Russell Wilson back in the shotgun formation. We got a 5 wide receiver set. And let's see here. Russell Wilson calling out the play. 2nd and 10 with 11 minutes, 53 seconds. We got Russell Wilson across the middle of the field for a first down, bringing it into Giant territory to about I couldn't see what about the 42-yard line was that?
Yeah.
Here we go. The Steelers have been going up with this hurry-up style offense since the start of this game. I haven't watched a lot of Steeler games, but I'm a little curious about this up tempo that they're running. They're killing the clock.
They're doing a Nick McLeod.
They went to Nick McLeod there. We got the Russell Wilson back under center. We got ourselves again a 3-man wide receiver formation. Giants are looking. Here we go. Russell Wilson again with a fake handoff. No pressure up in the middle of the field. Looks like Bobby Okereke again. Looks like he whiffed a little bit. Najee Harris took him for another 14 yards, bringing it down towards. Bobby Okereke does look a little slow right now, coming up off the ball, coming up against and trying to make the tackle. I wish we could, like I said, I called it out last week that he seemed. Everyone was bashing Deonte Banks, but Bobby Okereke, it looks like he just isn't wrapping up the tackles. We got 1st and 10 within looks like we're on the 31-yard line of the New York Giants. We've got 3 wide receivers set. We got Russell Wilson under center, 1 in the backfield. Russell Wilson with the handoff up the middle for Pickens. Pickens takes it to about a 6-yard run, bringing it into looks like about can't even see what it looks like.
So far, our defense, the only good thing's just been red zone.
The only good thing about the defense has been run zone this time. Looks like we got Jefferson over on the sideline there. I don't know if he's nursing an injury. He's looking for his helmet. He's like, oh my God, please don't let them wrap again. We got 2nd and 4 for the New York Giants. Russell Wilson understand, hand off to Harris. Looks like the Giants stuffed the run in the middle of the field this time.
There we go.
We're gonna bring up a third. We're probably gonna bring up a 3rd and 4 here. Big stop by DJ Davidson.
Yeah, that was a backup. Rotation.
Right now. Big stop right there.
9 minutes and 53 seconds over here in the first quarter.
To another field
Doing
goal.
second quarter. I'm sorry. 3rd and 4 for the Steelers. The Steelers have been doing what the Giants do. They've been driving it between the 20s, but they haven't been able to punch it in. We got 9 minutes and 41 seconds. We got 3rd and 4. Russell Wilson back in the shotgun formation, man in motion. And let's see what we got here. Russell Wilson calling the plays. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Russell Wilson, here's a snap. Russell Wilson for the first down.
Oh.
No, jeez. Oh, my God.
Wow.
I know I'm supposed to be calling the game, but Pickens just made the entire Giants secondary look foolish.
Yes.
I think it was that.
Like a peewee team.
It looked like a peewee team. He took the ball. He missed 1 tackle. We danced around, missed a 2nd tackle. We got ourselves a 3rd tackle.
Tries to pirouette.
He pirouetted. Deonte Banks is still looking at air. Jason Pinnock is still trying to find his left cleat.
They're trying to catch butterflies.
They're trying to. I like that by Big L saying they're trying to catch butterflies with 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Let's see. We're back in the red zone for the Steelers. We got Russell Wilson out in shotgun formation, man in motion. We got a handoff up the middle to Najee Harris. Looks like we got ourselves about a 2-yard gain. Looks like we got ourselves a 2-yard gain. Looks like we got Ryan in there from Brian Burns and the legs of Dexter Lawrence. Big old sexy Dexter.
Somebody that runs in like a missile.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm eating. They're supposed to talk while I eat. I think that's referred to as ASMR. We got Russell Wilson back under center. We got 2nd and 8. So Russell Wilson is back under shotgun. No, I'm sorry. He's back under center. He's not in shotgun formation. Russell Wilson, a little bit of a stutter step, dance around the pocket, looking around. Like she coming around the mountain when she comes. Nope, he throws the ball out of bounds. Warren caught the ball, but he was way out of bounds on 3rd and 8. Still 6-6. We got 8 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first half. They blanketed Pickens. That was a good job that Deonte Banks and Pennox at this point in time as well.
One more stop.
We need one more stop here, guys. One more stop. Russell Wilson right now is 7 for 12 for 93 yards, but no team can score in the red zone. We got Russell Wilson back in the shotgun formation. We got looks like we got 4-man. We got ourselves a timeout by the Pittsburgh Steelers. That timeout is brought to you by the Shannon Rose in Clifton, New Jersey. Make sure if you're in the area, stop on by. I can attest to this. These egg roll things are the bomb. Friendly service, friendly faces. It's like Cheers, only just not in Boston.
And the Knicks are 74-65.
The Knicks are 74-65, shellacking the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looks like Tomlin is not happy about the He's not happy with that call right there, or that lack of effort, I think he was thinking. But we got ourselves a 3rd and 8 with 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half. Steelers and Giants tied at 6. I mean, you can't do anything bad about that. We got Big L. You can't bang on the table. We have what they refer to as a camera. Aikman is still on the neighbors play. Well, that's why we don't watch him. We have the Giant. We got what do we got here? We got Russell back in shotgun formation. We have a 3 wide receiver set. Giants with a 4 defensive lineman. Looks like Brian Burns is wide out on the edge. We got here we go. They got to push it into the back of the end zone. And I don't know if Pickens got both feet in the corner of the end zone. Looks like Burns shellacked Russell Wilson, but it is a 9-yard touchdown reception to George Pickens in the back of the end zone. That was 11-play, 7-yard drive, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Yeah. Deontay Banks is a little bit getting late over to the play, and so is Pinnock as well. Yes, he is in. He's got both feet in.
Yeah.
And he's got both feet in.
He double touched the one.
No, he's got both feet in.
The other one never touched it.
Oh yeah, the other one never touched the ground.
See?
Yeah, the other one never touched the ground.
And then his butt.
Oh, wait, maybe the
The other one
buttocks.
never touched the ground.
So maybe this is gonna come back.
This could be coming back. It could be a Forrest Gump directly in the buttocks.
No, there is no 2. No, there is no 2.
No, it's just the one. Yeah.
It's just 1. That's
It's coming
incomplete.
back.
Look, watch, look.
Let's
1.
go.
No, he does not get
The
the
left never touches.
Pickens does not get his foot down.
Yeah, because he shoved him out.
I thought I was
Look, right
seeing
there.
something.
1,
for a
look.
minute, but it's-
One.
Look, still in the air.
Yeah.
Still in the air. Still in the air.
Boom.
Boom,
in
and
the
he's
butt.
out of bounds.
He Forrest Gumped it.
Nope. You gotta have both
You
feet
gotta
in.
have both. This is in college. You gotta have both feet
Both
down.
feet in.
You got that possession and both feet
That's
in.
coming back.
This
That's
play
it. That's
is
fourth
is
down.
under review.
That's the
fourth down.
saving grace right there.
Let's see what happens here. The New
Good
York
thing-
Giants
good
once
thing for
again. It looks like
Kansas.
they keep the Steelers out of the end zone.
That's 4th down.
Knicks looks like they're winning about 74-66.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
There we go.
Incomplete pass.
We're gonna go 4th and 8 here. We're going back to the field goal
That was him or that was
progression.
Dex?
Yeah, you got to have both feet in. You got to have control and have both feet in. He's got 1 foot down. He's got his left foot out in the air, and he gets pushed out.
The second one never dropped.
Second foot never drops. We got 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second quarter.
Like full speed. That totally looks like a touchdown.
Yeah, that looks like a touchdown, but he never put the second one down.
I sat there.
Thank
I'm like,
God
oh,
they
fuck.
did.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As soon as they showed the replay, I'm like, oh wait, what?
Exactly. I'm gonna take it all the way.
Since
This is gonna be this one's gonna come out to the wire.
Yeah.
We gotta do a touchdown.
Yo, this is gonna be up to DJ, man.
It's gonna be a defensive football.
it's going to be
game.
we got the progression that's going to be a DJ defensive football game. That's not a game you want to win.
Can he will him to victory?
The question is this: can DJ will this team to victory?
I feel like we are gonna get in the end zone eventually, at least once. We have
At least once.
Somebody
with the
break a
passing
tackle.
game.
Somebody break a tackle.
Could it be the defense that's going to score? All right, who wants to give up their chair to have Mr. Swing Culture TV come on in?
Here, you want to...
Come on, Swing Culture.
I'm gonna grab another drink.
Come on, Lester. Oh no, they're all even.
So no, I'll come back, but he can say.
Well, no, who says I want you back? Who says I want you back here at this point in time?
We're back.
He's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. What are you thinking of the half so far?
I think it's a competitive game. Guess who's
It-
back? Guess who's back?
Guess
It's
who's
a
back?
competitive game.
I
like it, Tim.
We
like it.
We like it. We love it. We want
Yeah,
some more of it. We want to see the Giants continue this progression, continue to play stone cold defense, and their red zone right now is what's stopping the Steelers.
Right.
I mean,
the
this-
red zone defense. Pinnock looked lost on that play.
Pinnock, I'm going to say Pinnock was lost and Deontay Banks was late.
Yeah, but at least Banks put a solid hit on a receiver.
He did. He did put a helmet to him.
And Burns also put a solid hit on the quarterback as well, too.
Brian Burns did get to Russell Wilson right before that pass play. So, we
That
have
was
to
a clean hit.
That was a clean hit. It was a good hit. There was nothing dirty about that hit whatsoever. So I think at this point in time, though, I think the Giants have to count themselves a little bit lucky
Yes, absolutely.
that they're still ingrained in this game. We got Greg coming in and saying, "What happens to Banks, bro? Banks is just being Banks." Jennifer says 1 foot down twice is not inbounds. I agree. Is this poppycockers? Yes, this is actually poppycockers. We flew all the way to London just to be here. Jennifer says our power offense is a field goal machine.
That is correct.
They're showing the play once again. This isn't college. You have to have both feet and possession of the ball. It is 4th and 8 right now for the New York Giants with 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half.
So what is Pittsburgh going to do here? They're going to kick the field goal?
I would kick the field goal.
Yeah, I would take the points
You're
as
at
well.
home, 27-yard field goal. You go up 9-6. You hope your defense can come up. Defense has only given up 14 points, average of 14 points in the last 7 games. Steelers kick the field goal. It's now a 9-6 lead here in the 4th inning. That is a double to left for Aaron Judge. No, we know that's not an Aaron Judge play because we also got the Dodgers up on the Yankees 3-0 at this point in time. I just can't.
So I think the Giants are going to score on this drive.
You think they're going to score?
Yeah, that last drive didn't look bad. We had a couple of flags called against us, some penalties for offensive formations.
We've had 7 penalties already so far.
I think the Giants are going to score. Dable looked dialed in tonight, and so do DJ.
Dable looks dialed in. DJ,
Yeah, they both do. Yeah.
DJ has played, well enough to keep his team at a 9. I always love when you say your quarterback's played well enough to be a 9-6 game. We got 8 minutes and 12 seconds here in the first half. Giants, of course, will be kicking off to the Steelers with these wonderful new kickoff. What do you think of the new kickoff rule?
Man,
Yeah.
like the old kickoff.
I'm going to be more of a purist and say I do like the old kickoff a little bit better at this point in time. We have to wait and see here. Russell Wilson has looked good. We got Justin Fields also on the sidelines. I thought Russell Wilson was also inactive. We got the Steelers kicking off here at this point in time. We're waiting here for the kickoff with 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first half.
Bases
And
loaded.
there's the kickoff right now. And we're in the end zone, and the Giants do not take it out. We have the bases loaded here for the looks like we got ourselves an out here. We had the Dodgers had the bases loaded. We had a ground out, and we had a play at first at this point in time. Giants, do you like this complete shotgun formation that the Giants seem to be running out of a lot of this game? I understand I understand that their offensive line is a little bit banged up.
Yeah.
But you got Chris Hubbard who's starting tonight with 3 pressures allowed against Alex Highsmith already. I just think it can't last.
I think they're doing it for 2 reasons. First reason is obviously because that hold at left tackle, the O-line in general. And I think the second reason is because DJ has problems going through his progression.
You're right.
From time to time.
Hubbard with a 1-yard run up on
I think
the field
the
on
Steelers are going to make
first down.
adjustments at halftime.
Well, that's a problem with Giants. They're not Parcells was a halftime adjustment guy.
Yeah.
Coughlin was a halftime adjustment guy. I haven't really seen that a lot with Dale. We got 7 minutes and 49 seconds. Giants 2nd and 9. TJ Watt's the first player in NFL history to lead the team with 3 sacks. Daniel Jones shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right. We got to run up the middle with the Tracy again, and it looks like we're going to be about 3rd and 4 with 7 minutes and 31 seconds. We got 3rd down, 7 minutes and 29 seconds come up here. The clock is running. This has been a pretty quick first half. Both the Giants and the Steelers have been running a lot of plays because they've been running kind of a hurry-up offense on both ends of the field.
3rd and 3, Tim.
We got 3rd and 3. Thank you for correcting me.
And usually the great ones the great coaches usually make adjustments.
Make the halftime adjustment
at halftime. And during the game as well, too.
You got Giants again and a 3 wide receiver set. You got Theo Johnson on the tight end behind the backfield. You got Daniel Jones calling the snap and taking it out on 3rd down. Here comes the rush. Daniel Jones wide open, and
Slayton drops
he
it.
got shellacked. Darius Slayton is hurt.
Well, this is quintessential Daniel Jones.
He throws the ball high.
He throws his receivers.
He threw his wide receiver into contact.
Into contact.
He threw
and You talk about it on the program
all the time.
All the time.
Let's watch
And-
this play one time, though. Slayton gets a step, gets a man, goes high and up and over. And as he went high and up and over,
And
number
here comes-
39 came in the
Is that
safety
the safety?
and laid a wood.
And you know the funny thing, and that now, if this was 10 years ago, bro, they'd be scraping Slayton
Slayton off the, because you can't hit anymore.
Yeah.
Giants punting at this point in time on
Imagine
4th
that
and
was
3.
Ronnie Lott.
Oh, Ronnie Lott would have nailed him.
Yeah.
Ronnie Lott, the likes of Ken Easley, they would have laid that guy out, and he would not be getting back up again. But once again, Daniel Jones on a big third down. You know you can come on and talk.
He does it, bro.
He throws him into contact. We've talked about this. I don't know how many times.
If he put the ball on the receiver, right on the receiver,
He doesn't throw it
leave his
high.
feet, and you don't open him up to that hit from the safety.
Evan Neal was eating a hot dog.
Yeah, and that safety took it easy on him.
Darius Slayton's body
He
catcher.
pulled up on it. Yeah.
He did lay because you're afraid at this point in time of drawing that not unnecessary roughness penalty, but drawing the leading with the helmet or targeting is the targeting is the one now.
Ejected from the game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then the nice fine. It never fails, bro.
We're watching a commercial for a new show.
I was watching a clip on the NFL Network. This is right before the Devontae Adams trade to the Jets, and he was complaining. I believe Minshew was the quarterback over there, right? And you heard him say, he said, I've never been hit so many times in my career. This effing guy is going to get me killed.
We've talked about ball
Who said
placement a million times. Devontae Adams with Gardner Minshew. We've talked about it a million times with ball placement, ball placement. Daniel Jones has this tendency and this propensity of throwing guys into contact.
Yeah.
And the great ones, to your point, we talk about having the ability to put him in a spot to make the catch where he's being protected. That's why we talked about sometimes you throw the ball the inside, sometimes you throw the ball the outside receiver. It's protecting your wide receiver and putting them in a position to get the yak or not get themselves killed.
Right. And to elaborate on what you just said, Tim, Shannon Sharp on his program, I believe his Nightcap, him and Ocho spoke about that, and he spoke about his experience with John Elway and the stark difference when he got to Baltimore. And he said, it was a rude awakening. He said, I'm no longer in Denver where I'm playing with a Hall of Fame quarterback. I believe is it Trent Dilfer?
Trent Dilfer, yes.
Yeah. And I mean, he didn't really. He threw Trent under the bus.
Of course he did. Well, I don't know if it was inadvertently.
Yeah, but I got exactly what he meant. And
right.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. We have Big Dog said, Aikman just said it's best Jones always waits to see it and doesn't do it with anticipation.
Wow.
We have the Steelers here on first down. We got Russell Wilson under center. Looks like Najee Harris sending about 10 yards in the backfield. We have a 2 wide receiver set. Russell Wilson with the handoff, and Harris goes off tackle for about a gain of 2 or 3. Are we not to a point now, though, with the Giants that the teams don't know what they're doing?
If he lets it go now,
We're watching the play with anticipation. Daniel Jones held the ball too long, threw it high, and put it into contact. With Russell Wilson dropping back. Russell Wilson looking.
Sack,
And we got ourselves a sack of Russell Wilson. And we got Azeez Ojulari.
So you're gonna trade him now.
Trade him now. Get something for him. We got 6 minutes ticking down here with the New York Giants. We got Ojulari with another. So I keep saying it before. I think the Giants are going to be a better defensive team without the likes of Kayvon Thibodeau, with Brian Burns and Azeez Ojulari. But I know you're not going to move on from Kayvon, though. I know that. We got 3rd and 12 from the looks like about the Giants 16. We got Russell Wilson, man in motion, quick dump off, right up the middle, and the Giants give up a first down with about a 14-yard run to the running back number 30 out of the backfield.
Warren,
sorry.
it's crazy.
I dropped my phone. That's how mad I was. Warren goes again. It's the missed tackle brigade, starting with Isaiah Simmons.
I think Ojulari is a better
Steelers
pure
Steelers
pass
back
rusher
up
than,
on the line.
than
First
Tamar.
down
What do you think
here.
about that?
Yeah.
We got Russell
He has
Wilson
a
under
much
center,
better bend.
3 wide receiver set.
Much
Russell
better
Wilson
bend.
with a handoff again. Oh, this time we went up the middle.
Nice stop.
Nice stop this time. Nice stop.
Okay. Bobby O.
Bobby O in the middle of the field this time.
Bobby O. Let's go. The Yankees are down
We're coming back.
3-0.
Yankees are
Let's go.
still down
Come
3-0.
on, baby.
Tim, it's not Yankees, it's the Yankees. The Yankees.
I'm sorry.
The Yankees.
I was eating.
From the Bronx. From the El Bronx.
From the Bronx,
The
Mom.
El Bronx. El Bronx.
El Bronx.
Bronx.
Russell Wilson back under center on 2nd and 9 on the Giant. On Russell is their own 35. Another quick pass out to Pickens. Pickens is going to get himself another first down, getting close to midfield there. They got to figure out what to do with Pickens.
Yeah, Pickens is having the game.
Pickens is having his way with this Giant defense. He's picking this Pickens team apart. We got ourselves what we refer to in the baseball as a humdinger. We got Steelers up still 9-6. Another quick pass out to Pickens. Pickens up the middle, not the middle, on the sideline there. Brings it back up to the 45-yard line for the Steelers. Steelers back under center with Russell Wilson, 2-man set in the backfield. Steelers with a quick fake off, almost a Hail Mary play, and the Giants sniffed that one out for a good 4-yard loss.
Lost on the
We
play.
finally got ourselves. Who we got ourselves? We got a Watt sighting along with Micah McFadden, looks like.
It's a nice run stop.
Watts. Who's this guy? Watts.
Yeah, it's my
He
first
just
time
signed
seeing
him.
this guy.
A little bit of a Statue of Liberty play for those old timers
That
out
was a
there.
high snap by the center for a second there.
I thought so too, but no, it's like it's one of those. It's one of the.
Oh,
We got
it's designed.
3 minutes and 7 seconds. We got Steelers back in shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set. We got one guy in the backfield with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson goes back, scrambles, moves it out to the right side, throws it in towards the middle of the
Across his
field,
body.
crosses body about 2 yards short of the first down. It looks like we're going to be about 3rd and 3 here. I believe that went out to the tight end. We had a nice Russell Wilson scramble, move over, got away from Brian Burns. What about Brian Burns? Brian Burns wasn't there right there. Got ourselves 3rd and 3. That's the 13th play of 10 yards of more for the Steelers. You would think the Steelers would be up like by 10, 20 points.
Yeah.
With that many plays, we got Russell Wilson back under center, standing at about the 50-yard line. The Steelers are on the other side into the Giants field. We got 4 seconds left on the clock. We got 3, we got 2, we got 1. We better hike the ball. Russell Wilson hikes the ball. We got the
Jailbreak.
rush up the middle. Jailbreak. We got ourselves a big sack. Dropping them all. What about Brian Burns? Dropping him all the way back. Dropping him all the way back. Way back.
Sexy Dexy, that was a jailbreak.
We had ourselves a Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence signing, and that's going to bring us to 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was a jailbreak on it. Yeah. Boom, right there, right through.
Dexter Lawrence just went right up that middle, bounced away. And we got ourselves Brian Burns mopping up that
You see
play.
running back trying to chip.
We got Blackbird midnight. So what does Blackbird have to say here? Brian Burns made the sack. Yeah, definitely did. Let's see, Matthew. Statue of Liberty play. Tell the board to cut Tim off. Jennifer, that's just how old I am. I know the Statue of Liberty play. Let's see here. Zach Attack says JM says it's a sack. Blackbird is always in the chat. He says Brian Burns made that sack. He did make that sack, but that was a big push by the likes of Dexter Lawrence. You got to give Dexter Lawrence all the credit in the world.
That is true.
For that play. We gotta move forward. We gotta move forward with that. What happened to Chris?
Chris. I don't know.
Probably went to the bathroom.
I don't know where Chris went. Chris went somewhere. We got 2 minutes.
He went sightseeing.
He went sightseeing in the lovely Clifton, New Jersey.
Field goal range, sure, they're in field goal
Oh yeah,
range.
no, they're way out.
They're way out of
They're in
field
their
goal range.
own 40.
They went back to the Giants, to their own 40. That was a big sack it was a big push by Dexter Lawrence in the middle of the field, and it was a big sack and a big mop up for Brian Burns. And now we're looking at the iPhone 16, a $1,600 value right now if you go on Verizon. Sorry, we're just watching. We just have to watch the commercials, and I can't keep vamping here, guys. I want to thank the 100+ people that have been in this chat following this garbage for as long as we can. Let's see. What does Chris say? Where's Chris? Chris says he'll be right back. I don't know where he went.
I like that.
We have James Stein saying the way to go,
he's gonna
Burns.
stop.
Defense is starting to step it up now.
It's gonna just tear us apart.
The Giants had. I mean,
We're in it.
we're in it to the point. I was wondering where you went.
Just went to go light one up.
He just had to take himself a cigarette break. But that's all right here. We're going into 2 minutes here, guys. 2 minutes. And I mean, I have to say I am surprised by, if you take a look at the number of 10-yard plus plays the Steelers have had, that the Giants are still hanging in this game 9-6. I mean,
It's a good game. I like this game.
it's one of these games that we have to keep watching where we're at and what we're doing, and I have to hope that we find some kind of continuity here on the. Here we go, Steelers punting the ball. Steelers drop. Chris, come on back. Steelers dropped the ball. It looks like we caught ourselves a. Why do you? Was there anyone around him for that fair catch?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, we just took a fair catch. I don't know why we didn't try to run that one back. I'm not going to lie. That was kind of a weird play a little bit here. Let's see. Matt says it could be a lot worse if this is not the first drop. 40-yard plus with DJ looks like dog shit.
Yeah,
I don't know if it looks like
7 of 11 for 86 yards.
I don't know. It looks like dog shit. Now we have 19 straight plays without a New York Giants touchdown. They kept saying Daniel Jones couldn't score at home, but he can't score on the road either. Oh, we got ourselves 1st and 10 here. Giants, Daniel Jones. Looks like he was trying to run. Looks like that was going to be a design run. I mean, seriously. You're down 9-6. You're a 2-5 team. You run what looks like is going to be a design play. That was a design run. And Daniel Jones looks like he's got a little bit of a neck kink the way he came up with that.
We spoke about this earlier in the show.
But why?
He doesn't run like he used to.
He doesn't. But why are you going to run that play when you're down only by 3? Daniel Jones, what is going on here, guys? Are the Giants happy to go into halftime with a 9-6?
Sure seems so. They get the ball back at halftime.
We just sat there and saw a run play by Daniel Jones on 1st down. Steelers have called a timeout. We just literally saw a handoff to look like to Tyrone Tracy. Are the Giants really content with a 9-6 lead? 9-6 loss. Chris, what do you think?
I hope not, because I'm not.
I hope not either. But that is the weirdest. This is the weirdest play calling I've seen since the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
And since victory formation twice.
Unless like you're immediate, unless it's not like a designed run and you're got the running back like Tracy running out of the backfield for a potential target, why run that?
That was a design run on 1st down. And then the fact that you go delayed handoff on, it looks like the Yankees are doing something here. I can't see what the Yankees are doing. The Yankees are still down 3-0. New York Giants, Daniel Jones, a shotgun formation, looking back, Steelers dropping to the defense, throwing in the pocket, and we got ourselves a big, we got Terry Slayton with a big play. Darius Slayton with a big play down the middle of the field. Giants put them in shotgun. Right now, the Giants are in field goal formation.
Call the timeout.
The Giants should be in field goal formation in a minute. But that was a big play down the middle of the Slayton.
Tim, it kind of goes back to something you said. It's like Dable's almost afraid to.
Daniel Jones back in the pocket again.
Nice.
He throws this weird pass, Daniel Jones.
Yes, it was low velocity on that.
No velocity. And like I said, I'm going to use the analogy again. It looks like he's stepping in a bucket.
Yeah.
And
he stepped into that throw.
He
with
did.
velocity.
And no velocity on that throw. We got 40 seconds left.
Do you think that could be a result of the neck injury as well?
It could also just be he sucks.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that part.
It's only been 6 years, but yes, I do think it can be a neck injury as well. Daniel Jones 9 for 13 for 133 yards. We're going to get a touch. We're going to get a we'll goal. You know this.
We're going to get a touchdown here.
We're on the 35-yard lines of Pittsburgh Steelers. We got 5. That looks like
if we get a touchdown, it will be a pass.
That looked like that was actually a false start by the Giants, but didn't get called.
No flag?
That was a false start. The Giants tackle started a minute and a half before the ball was even snapped. but that's okay. Right there, Ellie Moore was like, "Well, I'm going to start early because I got a bum knee." Daniel Jones back down to the turf. Then, nice play by Daniel Jones, hanging out in the pocket there. We got to give him all the credit in the world for that.
He ate some turf there.
He ate some turf.
What's really going on with Evan Neal. I mean, if Illuminor is still hurt,
how do you not play Evan Neal? We got 35 seconds left. The Giants at 2nd and 6. Looks like we're gonna be doing something here field goal wise. He can't keep the touchdown. Giants back in shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set. We got Tyrone Tracy. Look out for Tyrone Tracy. Looks like we got Steelers showing blitz. Will they back at it? Here they come against New York Giants. Single coverage, and Daniel Jones throws up what we refer to as a waffle.
Overthrown.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
I don't know what that was. We have no idea what Daniel Jones is doing. He had one-on-one coverage with look at him throw. Look at him throw. He doesn't step. Big L is a little upset here on the sidelines. We got Darius Slayton covered well. I don't know what was going on with Neighbors as well.
Comeback route for Neighbors.
It should. We got 12. We got 30 seconds left in the half. We got 3rd and 6. Daniel Jones back under shotgun formation. We got 4 wide receivers set. Offense. We got 1 running back in the middle of the field. Snap the ball. You knew he was going to go short. You knew he's not.
First down.
Now he's going to be short. He's going to be about 3 yards short.
That's your boy Eric Gray.
We refer to him as the Gray Ghost.
The Gray Ghost.
Because we're surprised when he catches it. So we see.
He didn't fumble.
He almost did fumble. He almost did fumble. I see dead people with the Gray Ghost. He fumbled out of bounds. That doesn't count. And the Giants here are going to kick a touchdown.
Oh, you serious?
We got a 44-yard field goal. Joseph is already hit from 29 and 39. We got a 44-yard attempt with 25 seconds left here in the first half. And here we go.
I don't know that one. I don't like the way this one feels.
No, me either.
You don't like the one this way feels? Oh, but it was tried. It was true. It is a 9. We got ourselves a 9-9 game here in the 7th inning.
Top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th. It's a 9-9. It's a 9-9 game. Oh,
they're really shuffling offensive linemen. I just saw Zudu on the field.
I mean,
did you really?
Yeah.
What is wrong with Evan Neal?
Yeah, what is wrong with Evan?
What is wrong?
He's using the
Blackbird
doghouse.
says. What do we got here? We got accurate Blackbird. What do we got here? What did Blackbird say? Blackbird says we have no idea what Daniel Jones is doing. We never do. That's a good point, Blackbird. We never actually have a full idea what he's doing. Oh no, we're losing the microphone on my side. We got ourselves. It is a 9-9 game with 21 seconds left in the half. We're sitting here watching this. We got the Yankee game going on as well. I don't know what the Yankee score is, and I don't know what the Knicks are doing. Chris, what's the Knicks doing?
Let's see.
86-84 Knicks. Cleveland.
Oh.
We got 86-84 Cleveland. We got the New York Giants kicking off to the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is probably going to be the second to last play of the half because I think the Steelers are just going to be happy to take this in at 9-9.
Yeah.
And the Steelers take a knee. Take a knee in the end zone. I see this is probably going to be taking a knee as well. Sexy Dexy dance. Giants 9-9. You know what? You got to give Shane Bowen all the credit in the world. I thought when he came over here from Tennessee, he was going to run his Tennessee-style defense. He doesn't. He's running this attacking-style defense that's got the Giants buying into it. And you're holding the Steelers to only 9 points.
Right.
3 field
I mean,
goals.
if you actually had an offense,
Exactly. If we
Yeah,
had an offense,
you know,
we'd
it's
be a good team.
it's like they said, if I only had a brain. It's the same thing. We got we going. Steelers are going to go. What are the Steelers doing here? I have no idea. They're in the 4-man wide receiver here. Russell Wilson back. I mean, I think this is a gutsy play, but with 16 seconds left, the Steelers aren't going down. I thought the Steelers would have gone down here, but the Steelers are coming up with 9 seconds left. They spiked the ball. This is a really weird game. Are we in the Twilight Zone? Is there something going on here that we don't know about? There's something very wrong here. With 7 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Can't be 2nd and 10. They got a first down. Oh, no, it is 2nd and 10. I'm
It's
sorry.
2nd and 10.
We got Russell Wilson back in shotgun formation. Russell Wilson looking. That's going to end the first half. And that's a 9-9 game.
So you think if we signed Russell and he was starting this game, you think it'd be 9 points?
I think they would probably have more points.
I think so too.
I think they would have 9 points. I want to thank everyone tonight. This is we're only going to call the first half because I actually got a long ride home. I want to thank everyone tonight for coming out here to Shannon
If we had
Rose.
Russell, we've been 5-2 right now.
We would be 5-2 at this point in time.
He's always been a better QB than
No, actually, we probably
We got them arguing over here about this.
No, 6-1, I think, bro. I think that Vikings game would have been the only loss. I think so.
If
I think we win the Cincinnati game, and maybe lose the Eagles game.
We're always okay with that. That failed the challenge, bit them in the behind.
2 losses yet.
It did. All right, guys, listen. We are actually. What are people jumping back into the stream? What are people nuts? I like this. I mean, it's shocking that our numbers keep going up as people keep jumping into the stream.
This guy have this team 5-2. The quarterbacks are like
We got everyone arguing how this team is 5-2 with this quarterback with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson didn't play horribly. He just, again, he's driving between the 20s. He's not playing. You know, we've said it before. You drive for show, you putt for dough. But at this point in time, I don't think he's doing anything else. All right, guys, listen. We are gonna.
Russell Wilson is a future Hall of Fame quarterback, in my opinion.
I would like listen, guys. We're actually going to be heading out here because we're only calling the first half.
Right.
I would like everyone to again thank everyone for coming out. And if you guys got yourself some final comments or anything you'd like to say or bring up.
Well, first, I'd like to say, Tim, thank you for having us. This is an awesome get together, and it's good to just meet a lot of the guys in person. Also, man, let's go big blue nation.
Let's get a win.
Yeah, let's get a win, man. Let's get a win. Let's get a quarterback for next season.
That's what I was saying.
I think we need a quarterback for next season. Chris, what's your big close out here for the night?
Just thank you. And I was going to start it with we need a quarterback next season.
Right.
That's the obvious thing. But the defense is coming
The
together pretty well.
defense is playing strong.
I
The
think
defense
we
is
have a
playing
good
well.
chance as long as we can manufacture some type of points besides the field goal.
All right, close it out. Final scores. It's 9-9 now. What's the final scores, you two?
I say 23-17. I don't know.
23-17. Who?
Giants.
Giants.
I got a big hot team.
Chris, what do you got? What do you got for me?
21-17.
21-17.
And I think we're gonna lose, sadly, but I don't want that to happen.
Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that to happen. And let's let Big L come in here real quick, guys, so he can say
He's on down the road.
he's on down the road, Big L. He's on down the road. We're going to ease on down. He's on down the road.
coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
The rings on the finger.
The rings on the finger. What are you thinking here closing out? We're at the Shannon Rose here, of course, in Clifton, New Jersey. We want to give a big shout out and a big thanks to Shannon Rose for having us. You know what? I wish we had a little bit better game going on at this point in time, but it is a 9-9. What's your closeout for the night, Big L?
Close out.
Closing out for the night.
We win.
We
I
win.
think it's going to be 17-13.
17-13 New York Giants.
Something like that. 17-12.
17-12 New York Giants. Once again, I want to thank Big L. I want to thank Chris for Love of MMA. I want to thank Swing Culture TV for those that know him as Swing Culture TV, of course. I want to thank the Shannon Rose here in Clifton, New Jersey for allowing us to come out and do this live stream tonight. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of exciting. We got Greg saying 27-16 G-Men. We also have Matthew coming in 30-16 Steelers. You know what, guys? We're going to do a video tomorrow, and we're going to do a live stream tomorrow. So, you know what? Maybe we'll be right. You want to say any more last words before we close it out?
Thanks to everybody that showed up. Support to the big guy, 10. Thanks to everybody that came out here live and in person.
Yeah, we appreciate, and I appreciate everyone in the chat that stayed in for as long as you did. You know what, guys? It's been great. It's been a good time. And again, if you're in Clifton, New Jersey, you got to come out and see the Shannon Rose. Get yourself the egg roll thing because that was real good. What did you have to close it out with?
The Reuben.
The Reuben, he had the Reuben. I also had the chicken sandwich, which was really good. I want to thank everyone that hung out this long. I want to thank everyone in the chat. We had a lot of great people in the chat tonight as well. We had 100+ people over in between the chat and between other social media outlets and YouTube itself. So always a big thanks. And it's always fun. We're allowed to come out and do something because you know what? I'm usually not allowed out of the basement. But I want to thank the Shannon Rose here in Clifton, New Jersey. Going to give them a big shout out. If you're in the area, make sure you stop on by. And again, guys, I appreciate it.
Yes,
and
let's go Yankees.
Go Yankees. Looks like the Yankees got themselves a double there.
We got a double.
All right, guys.
Let's go Yankees.
Go Yankees. And we're out of here. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.